Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outcasts, where last we left the party, bad things were happening. So, will everybody please roll me initiative?
I will be rolling to, defend.
It's, Can we see the wasps now? I mean,
No.
the fact that I can't see them
You hear
implies
them.
that. But we heard them for a little bit at the end of last, so like, how have we heard them? Is there any chance I could have cast a spell already, is
No.
what I'm saying?
No, we're rolling for initiative.
I register my displeasure.
It is noted and ignored.
I'm rolling into ready an attack. And I guess a little bit of
Excellent.
movement.
Alrighty. Okay, so first up is Arrakis. The wasps are buzzing. Everyone has gotten to their feet. Weapons have been drawn. Spells are on the lips. You had said, is there room for you to cast a spell? Now is that time.
Yeah, I reach into my... Let's see, wait, does this have any... No, it has no material components, so I gesture wildly and utter shadowy words of power as I cast Spirit Armor, drawing life essence from inside my own spirit to defend me externally. This gives me 16 AC and +3 bonus to saving throws against magical attacks.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
This is the default Spirit Armor spell, right?
I think so, yeah.
The rules is written one. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to give you a little marker so that we know you've got some sort of magical armor going on here.
For the crowd, there is a downside to this spell, which is after it ends, I take 2d3 damage that can only be healed magically.
Ooh.
So hopefully crowds and die.
All right. The next thing is one of these little wasps starts buzzing in and is going to start poking around the
Can
camp.
we get
flying over.
a description of it?
Yeah, it's about the size of a medium-sized dog. It is banded with yellow and black stripes. It has wings that move at blinding speeds, 2 large antennae on its back legs kind of like hover lazily behind it, almost like they're being dragged. And there's this, this pulsating thorax. Or at least in your brain, it's pulsating, and there's a big sharp stinger. You can't see the stinger. It's dark, it's moving, but you know it's there. You know there's a large, throbbing, pokey thingy coming out of its backside.
Could I use my animal lore at this moment, or would that be an action?
What do you want to know?
Well, like, do I know anything about its poison, their temperament, things that might scare them off? Like, is there anything
make
I
me a
can
quick
recall
animal lore check.
immediately? Yeah. 33
Wow.
there, Neil. That's a 33. That's big.
Yeah, there are lots of giant-sized creatures in the world, and they are usually pretty terrifying and a little bit scary. And the wasps and hornets and bees do have poisons. You know that wasps don't lose their stinger when they sting something, so they can sting you over and over and over again. You're not exactly sure how much poison they have, but you know that you don't want to find out because it is damaging and paralyzing.
Okay, I said, don't get stung. They're poisonous. Just in case you didn't know. Yeah,
Wow.
Well, Neil, how do you think I mean, you've just told me that, right? And I've just told them that. And if they find it disappointing, then how do you think I feel? Okay, so, spare a moment's thought. Thank you.
All right. Our next wasp is going to come over here, and it's going to come up towards Schnickelfritz the second, the lovable horse that's nearby, and it's going to land on his mane.
Oh my
Take
god.
its stinger out and thrust the stinger into Schnickelfritz the second.
Miss.
With a 10, which is a
big
miss.
miss.
It'll like stab against the horse, and the stinger goes out like not a nice perpendicular angle, but it goes along the leather. And Schnickelfritz
He's a horse.
will give
He's going to get a bite, right?
He's biting.
He's biting.
Roll him
Koibu.
into an, he needs to roll into initiative right
He'll
now.
come into combat next time. He doesn't go in this round. That's the wrong thing. And
Make you roll
this
surprise for the horse.
he will also bite, which will hit. It's a modified 20. Schnickelfritz will take 2 damage as the wasp's mandibles close round the nape of its neck.
There's a reason why it says skeleton.
That is a great fucking question.
let's not answer it right now. It's fine. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Okay, Grau is going to cast Bark Skin. Using a piece of oak bark that he's like, I don't know, rubbing on his fucking body, I guess. I don't know. Druids are weird. Like a sponge. So he's exfoliating himself with this piece of bark. And this then turns into a magic skin that protects him. Did I get that right?
That is right.
Okay. How did we rule this, Neil? Can I still also change into a bear right now?
It doesn't take an
Barkskin-
action for him to turn into a bear, right? Only to turn into
Correct.
a human.
Right.
Yeah.
That is correct.
All right, so
+1.
I've bark skinned.
Yes, so you should have AC 15 now. You are also
And-
covered in some sort of magical.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. August.
I am going to run over to my horse. Whoop. And I'm going to attack the stupid
Kill it,
wasp.
mate. Come on. Just kill it.
All right,
You got to be on the other side though.
Oh,
you can't.
Sure.
You got to get. Yeah. So we're doing like something like this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mhm.
Can I also pull at the end of my turn, just drop a light stone out of my pocket?
No, I think finding the light stone, getting out of your bag, that'll be your action for the round. It's like lighting a torch. It's maybe not as big, but
All right.
yeah.
Here's the
Damage.
glaive attack.
You'd be damaging my spell save.
16.
Easily striking the wasp, who now
For
that it's just
14
mounted on
damage.
Schnickel Fritz, actually only has 12 AC. You'll whack it for 14, which will almost destroy the wasp. You like cut
Holy.
off, cut deep into the backside of it. That big throbbing thorax that has a stinger just falls all the way off, landing on the ground. It has no more stinging ability.
I'm going to be 1 square back if that's okay, because I have reach 2.
Sure,
Perfect.
that's fine. The next wasp will over here, and where's my D20?
And I have one more question, sorry. Were we woken up in the middle of the night for this?
No, you were making camp and hadn't
Okay.
settled in all the way yet.
Then I'm going to fix my armor because I should have my banded mail on.
Perfect. This next wasp is coming on in, and it is poking around, and it is going to end up over here, but I need it on the top layer. Over here as it comes around the camp and takes a look at everything. Now, at the end of the round, our camp guards and camp followers are going to do what they do best, which is defend the camp.
Good.
They've got the three of you here to do the heavy lifting, and these wasps are big, scary creatures, and so our folks, our camp guards, are going to move towards like the gear area and kind of put their backs to it, making themselves a defensible block. Not trying to engage the wasps, but here to defend the stuff if the wasps get too close. I guess this guy is going to be fighting them. Can he even see the wasps, though? He can. Nice. So this guy over here will take a short sword thrust with a natural 20. Stabbing the
table?
wasp for 3 points of
Holy.
damage. Nope, not a crit. Wasp has 16 AC. He did not clear by 5. Stacy is going to bop over here, brave Stacy that she is, with her sword that she's pulled out of her side and slashes at the wasp, missing entirely, while our other 2 camp followers are going to go hide in a tent.
I'm putting her chainmail
whoops,
on because she has it on.
because they don't want to be out here. All right, and then I'm just going to have all the camp guards and Stacy all go on the same initiative,
Totally fine.
just for simplicity. All right.
Rolling in.
Initiative.
I rolled it in at 9. I got one with my horse. What is he rolling on? 3? 5? The horse? For kick attacks?
The horse rolls in at 6.
And 6. Okay, he rolled in an 11.
Okay. So Arrakis with a 4 on the initiative. How do you keep rolling so low? It's your turn.
Sorry, have you not been paying attention for the last fucking 10 years? Okay, using my newfound power of understanding that spells like sleep and paralyzation, I can target specific creatures, Neil, right?
Yes, it has to be that way. It's the only way that makes sense.
So I will cast sleep, targeting the 2 wasps. They're within 30 feet
Perfect.
of each other.
Love it.
And hope to get at least 1. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get 2, but...
Boom! 2 wasps immediately pass out.
Let's
and
go.
Slide off the sides of these tents to the ground.
Huge, Nick.
That is fucking
That's amazing.
huge.
Growl. Bark coming out of your fur. Teeth, claws.
Hell yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Seems like this fight is kind of shifting northward. Although I'm also aware that should the fight shift towards the spellcaster, I should be in a position to defend him. But it seems like most of the wasps are up here. So I think I'm just gonna run up here.
Yeah, this guy's lying on the ground. He's completely prone. His AC at this point
this is
He's asleep, yeah.
He's like slept, right?
Yeah. The AC actually is
Okay, I don't-
12, and you have +4 to hit him.
I can't fucking see anything, bro. I mean, how long is this guy gonna be fucking paralyzed for?
Well,
Oh, it's a
yeah, you
sleepy
don't know.
wasp.
All right.
Who knows, dude?
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him. Fuck
Yes,
it. Let's just take care of
ripping.
it.
Claws, teeth, fangs. Roll
see
your
it.
attacks.
All right, attack number
+4
one.
on all of these, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a hit.
easy.
2 damage.
Yeah, you begin to rip open the wasp. It's got a surprisingly durable body and carcass. Next attack. Hit.
+4.
Ugh.
Another minimum roll.
Yeah,
All right,
like
you're saving
pulling
up for the
off
bite?
antennas
Yeah, it's got
and
a big
wings
roll,
and
yeah.
shit.
You get 20, you're going to do so much damage.
Here we go.
It's okay. I'm gonna crit this bite.
Oh, excellent. You sink your big bare teeth into this creature for
5 damage.
5 damage.
How fucking tanky is this
They're
thing?
big
What
guys.
the fuck?
They're big. They're big and they're scary, and they've got segmented bodies where you can like rip off sections of them and the rest of the creature still remains. You know, you cut a person's arm off, they're out of the battle permanently. You cut this thing in half, it'll keep coming. Stacy
Stacy?
and the guard. Stacy's gonna come over here and she's gonna make herself an attack roll right away.
She's still got the +4.
She does get the +4,
Nice.
and
a
she
crit, though.
barely does
No?
any
Oh,
damage.
it's not.
It's not.
It was a 20, it'd be correct, or an 18.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
These 2 guards are gonna come on over
Does
here.
an 18
and
have been a double crit?
no double crits, sir. We've
Oh,
learned
yeah.
our lessons. And they are going to short sword this creature.
Nice.
That's a crit, and that's a hit. Another D8 on top of this.
Okay, crit table?
6,
Or are we
7,
only
8,
doing it on 20s?
9.
right, that's
There's
fine.
too many monsters to pull at the crit table. It's going to be
No
too
problemo.
complicated of combat. These other guys are going to hang, guard the stuff. And this one is going to buzz on over here. With a... Oh, it's a very hostile wasp. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible targets. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going right for Stacy. I'm so sorry, Stacy.
I could have
It'll
sworn
come
he was going
over.
to say you, Nick.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it-
shocked, actually. I was like,
Comes
he's
up to
pretending to roll
Stacy.
the dice. Funny.
She hears the buzzing. The wasp, the giant dog-sized wasp, comes straight for her head, putting its 6 legs near her hair, thrusting with the stinger. It's only a 7. It's a wild miss. And then the big pincers come down to rip her face off
Miss.
with a 9. Also
Nice.
a miss. Leaving us with
God.
August.
I'm going to attack the wasp in front of me. I think that's just fair. I'll move a little bit to get, better into the battlefield. And then I will attack the wasp on my horse for 23.
Okay. That will do it.
6 damage.
And the wasp is almost dead.
Damn.
The
So
horse
close.
the horse will handle it.
23 clears by 10 though. Or
Doesn't matter.
We're not doing that. Okay.
We're not doing that.
Nope. Mistakes were made once upon a time. Next up, this is the sleeping wasp on the ground on the far right. It is now awake, and it is going to make itself a morale check. No, this wasp is done. It will pick itself off the ground, and it is going to buzz away, provoking attack of opportunity.
Miss.
When
and
it's
a hit.
flying, these are misses. And it goes.
Back attack +2.
Wouldn't he get the attack of opportunity from when it's trying to get up?
Would get back attack, but these guys are in darkness, and they have pretty serious combat penalties on the far side of the tent with the fire. So these are all misses.
Doesn't the wasp also have?
Here we go.
Fritz.
All right.
Schnickel Fritz.
He moves and he's going to get 2
Boom.
kicks.
Schnickel Fritz has been attacked by a giant flying wasp. Schnickel Fritz cannot kick the flying wasp. Schnickel Fritz does not kick that high. But Schnickel Fritz
my
can get the
God.
fuck out of combat and like, no.
What a
And run
puny
away.
horse.
Yeah, it's not like a war dog. This guy over here also buzzing away. And this
Attack
one
of opportunity?
over here, yes, actually.
17?
That'll do.
Or
and I
12.
think you will kill it.
Boom.
Gone.
Nice.
The one that was downed on the ground
I got a...
will get itself up, awake, and just from here, it's just going to try and hit the bear with the stinger. A 13 would have hit you if you hadn't cast bark skin, and the bite 14 also would have hit you without bark skin, but you are protected.
Second attack. I'm going to walk over, and here you go. 26
Oh,
Sick roll.
for 7.
Plus
Is that a crit?
it is a crit. And that
Another
will
10,
kill.
17.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Nice.
There we go.
21 damage, and the wasp is dead. All right, initiative.
I'm a murderer. Are there...
I didn't see any more wasps. Oh no,
All
there's
right.
one more behind Stacy. Yeah, okay.
Right there. How could you ignore your girl Stacy like that?
9. I like to think that Schnickel Fritz is just running around like bucking and just is like freaking out, but trying to stay, near where the light is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's having a moment.
Yeah. All right. First up, I see everyone's rolled. And I rolled for the NPCs. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. That's you. Mr. Growl, once again. A wasp is coming on over to you. I don't know why you're the popular one. Maybe it's because you look like a bear, and bears are maybe the most natural threat to these creatures here. And so it comes on over with a sting and a bite.
Miss and a
All of
miss.
them missing you, but it's your turn, Growl.
I fucking clawed this little bitch with a 10
Miss.
and then with a 14.
Also a miss. Well, actually, it did land on you. It
serious?
landed on the ground to bite at you. So yes, the
That's right.
claw is a hit.
Nice.
Or
Big 3 here.
3
With a big 3 damage.
3.
and Labite.
And I bite at it.
Ugh.
Chomp
okay.
for 9. Completely misses.
Arrakis.
My attacks fucking suck, guys.
I claw upon energy from the shadow plane in a Street Fighter-esque Hadouken motion and produce a ray of enfeeblement blasting into the back of this wasp that's trying to kill our girl,
Amazing.
Stacy. Yeah.
Does it get a saving throw?
Yes. However, I would say that it gets negatives due to the lighter conditions.
No successes on its saving throw. It is enfeebled.
It is
Tell
enfeebled.
us. Tell us again, for those
well-
who have forgotten.
Humans, demi-humans, and humanoids of man size or less are reduced to an effective strength of 5, losing all strength bonuses and suffering an attack roll penalty of -2 and -1. Other creatures suffer -2 on attack rolls. Furthermore, they have a -1 penalty for each die of damage they inflict. But no
Okay.
damage roll can inflict past
Damn.
the 1 point of damage. But am I thinking that it might stop it from being able to fly? Like it might be too weak to keep itself aloft?
Come on, Stacy. Get a good hit here.
I don't think it's going to prevent it from flying. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Stacy might just kill it here. She'll whip around, the force of her turning dislodges the wasp temporarily. And she will bring her arming sword to bear and hit the wasp for a solid 7 points of damage. Bring it to, about half hit points. The very wasp against Stacy will gonna make another saving throw to see if it can remain airborne. Yes, it can remain airborne this round, and it will thrust. 14 against her is almost a hit, and it'll stab, or I'm sorry, bite, which will hit Stacy for 2.
-2 to hit though, right? That's still a hit on the bite.
Yeah,
still a hit, but yeah.
Still a hit. Was there a penalty on damage?
Yeah, 1 per die.
Oh, all right. Stacy's at 7.
Good.
Excellent. August.
I'm gonna attack the wasp in front of me.
Right in front of you. You can barely see. I'm gonna give you a penalty of 2 to hit because of the darkness.
A penalty of 2?
Yeah. I am. Yes, darkness is bad.
It's a 12.
12 is a hit.
Can the wasp
it had
see in the
landed.
dark?
For 9.
Yes, the wasps have better dark vision than you guys do. This is part of their hour.
Okay.
Excellent attack. This one is routed, so we're gonna leave it out of here. Schnickelfritz is kicking and stomping, but not running too far away. The one that you just struck at there, August, is big and nasty wasp. It's not the start of a new round, so it's not making morale checks. It will finish off its round by changing its target from the bear to you, and it'll bite with a 6, and it'll sting with a 14.
Weak.
Actually, I take it back. That was the initiative from the beginning of the round. We can ignore all those rolls, and we can start a new.
You can just reuse them for next round.
That's all right. We'll re-roll them.
You got any more
Initiative.
wasps for us, Neil? Or
Yes.
yeah?
There's 2.
Okay. No, I mean apart from those 2, is there any more? Bring them on.
Who
I'd
knows?
like to see some more wasps.
Yeah, like 5 or 6.
Maybe
more,
not
I
5
think
or
I can
6
take.
more, but like
No, I think I can take like
okay,
7.
like
or 8.
7 or 8.
The enemies have rolled really, really, really poorly.
Yeah, someone's gonna get stung eventually. Or are they?
And Stacy rolls in a 5. Alrighty. Growl, you are first up. There's a wasp behind you. There's a wasp in front of you, but it seems to be well under control. No one other than Stacy and Schnickelfritz has taken any damage.
Yeah. What is the effect on the bottom wasp again?
He's weakened. Penalties to hit and damage.
Okay, so he's weak. I don't give a shit about him. I want to attack the top one.
Excellent.
Claw. Boom. 12. That's a miss.
That's it.
It is a landed
It's a
wasp on the ground. Well, yes.
Get fucking shit on for 3 damage.
That's right.
And another claw.
Let's go!
That's a crit.
I crit on this
Yeah.
one. So that's deal 2d4 extra.
2d3 plus 2, I believe, is your
It
damage mod
says.
here.
Well, it says on my character sheet, deal 2d4 extra.
Yes, on a natural 18 plus. You're right. You are right.
Yep. So regular damage roll and then 2d4.
Yes.
Interesting.
Bear hook time.
Oh, baby!
You rip it to shreds. 12 damage with a single bear claw.
Yep.
Um,
All right, and
and you still have
You
your
only
bite.
give them-
I have movement left. I can go here and bite this
Yep.
guy. Boom.
That's a
15.
hit. No, that is a miss. I'm sorry.
Flank
flying.
attack.
He's
That's true. It is a flank attack. Plus
It's a
1 to
flank
hit.
attack.
Okay.
That's a +1 right there.
all right.
4
4 damage.
damage. Excellent. All right. Next up. This one's coming in. Finally it's your turn. It comes right up to you, man, with the long weapon. It'll
Okay.
stab with an 18.
The hit.
Uh-oh.
Finally getting you. I need you to roll me a saving throw versus poison. And you want to pass this.
Roll well, my friend.
Fail.
Yeah, that's not as good as it could have been, is it? Neil's silence is concerning.
Can't win them all.
Oh! Oh! All right. The poison takes effect immediately. You can feel your body begin to bloat and swell, and pain races up and down your shoulder where it injected you. You can feel your nerves tightening, your muscles tightening, and your nerves fire off in huge amounts of pain as you take 18 poison damage.
Okay.
I look on with great interest, observing the effects of this poison on him.
Yes, not only do your muscles tighten and seize in agonizing pain, but they tighten and seize to the point of paralysis, and you, my friend, are paralyzed.
All right.
Fuck.
There should be a paralyzed, petrified, paralyzed. There you go.
It's not ideal, is it, really?
No, it's not very good.
It's really not.
You did
no.
fuck a lot of them up, though, before this
I
happened.
did.
This could have been a lot worse.
All right, and this one is going to fuck off, but it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the bear and from Stacy. Stacy's going to take a swipe, hit, and do some damage. And the bear, you can claw.
The bear get a swipe or a
believe.
bite?
He gets a swipe. That makes more sense than a bite. Although the bite is more damaging.
Peach, I'll
Bear.
take your swipe.
Bear swipe.
I'm swiping.
And not good enough.
Back
and
attack? No.
Unlucky.
Yeah. It'll buzz off. Disappear. Schnickelfritz is chilling. August is out of combat. And this other wasp is coming on in. Zzz, zzz, zzz. It will come for the bear like all the others before it. Going for a sting,
God damn
going
it.
for a bite. None of them hits.
Oh my God,
Arrakis.
the rolls are
Fucking
so
bark
bad.
skinned out of my goddamn gourd right now.
I summon some more magical, shadowy words of power, and will cast paralyzation, targeting the two wasps here and here.
Nice.
They get a save to negate. They're less than 10 hit die, so it should be able to affect both. This will last for an hour. Their save should be negated by some amount. Let me check this table. What would you say we're in, Neil, here? Twilight moonlight, or weak moonlight, or candlelight starlight?
They're at the edge of the campfire, so I'm going to say twilight.
But no, it's starlight, right? Or, okay.
Yeah, but they're also near the campfire. If they were away, if there was no
Okay.
fire, it would be starlight. But they're right at the edge
So
of
it's
the
a
campfire.
-1.
Okay. That's a pass on one. And that's a fail.
Good.
Okay. It's a
I can't believe
paralyzed
it
spell,
passed.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Stacy will take her turn. And she will take her turn.
Get him, Stacy.
Screaming out for August! No! And then descend upon the paralyzed wasp that did this to you, which is automatically going to hit, but we're just rolling to see if there's maybe some sort of crit involved here, and there's not. And she will just whap it for 7.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Your sleeping
Initiative.
attacks also August then?
Probably should be. I was
Okay.
going to rule. I was waiting for Grouse to miss to see if there was any adjustments that needed to be made, but there weren't. So,
I was just curious.
yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Just a heads up, if Arrakis got hit with the poison sting, I think he might have died outright.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I had to cast Spirit Armor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
Oh,
I assume
sorry.
you're keeping track of my paralyzation. I don't know how long
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
so
2d4 hours.
I'll get back in combat soon, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. I think everyone rolled initiative here. Grau, you are first. There is a wasp on your behind.
I believe I didn't roll. I apologize.
You roll for Stacey as well?
I think that's
You
my.
might have, actually.
I think that's my previous roll.
I did roll.
There you go. I'm way
well, let's
later than
re-roll
I
it.
am.
Excellent. Arrakis. Haven't
I'm gonna
moved a
get
muscle.
stung to death here.
Getting
No,
lucky.
but I have dominated this fight. I reach into my bag of skeletal bone, like undead bones that I bought from Autumn, and I retrieve one piece, which I crush in my fist as I say the shadowy magic words of power.
He knows
and
what it
cast
is.
Scare on these two wasps here, even the one that's paralyzed. Did you know what? Fuck him. So
Excellent.
They get no save.
No
so
saves.
They have -2 reaction adjustment, and if cornered, they fight, but with -1 penalties to attack, damage, and saving throws.
Excellent.
And I position it so it doesn't hit the party, right? I position it here.
Right, but again, like the others, you pick your targets.
Really? No, because this one doesn't affect hit die. It's everything in an AoE.
This is an AoE.
Yeah, this one's an AoE, so I target it where it doesn't hit the others. Correct?
I think this one would be like
it
a
reads
fireball.
a lot like sleep to me. It doesn't. It just says causes creatures. It doesn't say hits everything in an area.
Fine. All right, well, I just hit them two then. If you want to do that, I mean, I feel like that makes it well more powerful.
Makes it better.
Yep. Yep. And we're going to get out our handy dandy D10s. Excellent.
As I
All right.
finish casting the spell, I say to Stacy, leave the paralyzed one.
This wasp is going to back off, provoking an attack of opportunity from Grau if he wishes to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking swat at this guy.
You know you don't have to.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I?
This is
You're
how
a
he gets
bear
him,
and
Nick.
he's just wasping, and wasps are going to wasp, and you should let them live their best wasp life.
I just previous session learned my lesson about leaving these wild animals be.
Okay.
I'm no longer on my pacifist arc.
Thank
Fuck
God.
yeah.
Thank God.
Oh!
21
Excellent.
for 3 damage.
Right. And the...
It doesn't stick around and fight. Feeling cornered?
Actually, and that is going to take us out of combat.
Yeah, when the fight ends,
Hell
Neil, I am
yeah.
immediately going over to this paralyzed wasp over here. I want to see if there's any poison still on its stinger, if that I can harvest, because it's not dead.
You're not worried about if others are coming. You're not worried about...
You said we're out of
August.
combat.
The DM just
You're
said we're
just
out of combat.
immediately going to check the poison. Stacy
Boy diving the
leans
poison.
over August's body. August, no!
I'm just
And she'll see your wound and pull out a small knife and immediately try to cut away at any of the bad flesh and do what she can to help you out, dragging you back into the campfire light.
Question.
I tell her to stop. Like, I'll look at him in a moment.
Okay, she drags
Did
him into
he-
the campfire light.
Did the wasp... Because I don't know if we want to play it this way. Did the wasp pierce my armor? Am I going to have an armor hole there now? How do we want to deal with armor wounds in the future, you know?
Well, we've always just ignored damage to armor from all combat sources. So whether it's a stinger or an axe or a bear or a dragon, we tend to pretend
Ignore it.
armor doesn't get damaged unless
perfect.
critical hit table says otherwise.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
What are you
collect some
doing,
poison,
Nick?
Neil?
Yes, you can take a look at this. Maybe you'll need to drag it back into the light. And the guards will come back. Now, we had mentioned...
Well defended,
That-
guys.
Yeah, we had mentioned that you had heard wasps before, this buzzing before, and you still hear it. I'm looking for the lovely little here it is.
How many have we killed? Only 3.
2, 3,
Oh, no.
maybe a 4th. Injured a lot of them. This is the 4th, actually.
Yeah, that sound of insects is still out there.
Okay, I need to do a couple of things, Neil. Am I done harvesting this wasp?
Well, what did you bring with you like glass vessels in which to store poison. I don't know how you're going to harvest a liquid when you have no specialty liquid carrying containers.
You know,
Where would you put it?
I guess you're right. Feels like the kind of thing that somebody studying toxicology might just.
Well, you do have potions of magic. You have magic potions.
I'm not.
So if you wanted, you could dump a magic potion out.
No.
Okay.
No. Don't be silly.
Give me
Okay,
the
fine.
option.
I'll leave it there. I'm gonna try and look at August's wound, Neil, and
You can see his eyes are still able to move, but the rest of his body is seized up in the world's worst cramp.
Is this like sleep paralysis demon?
Minus the fear, just
Minus the fear,
pain and awareness.
Nice.
I feel like he's
Cool.
he's surviving, right? I feel like maybe I know enough about the poison that he's already taken the damage. He's just paralyzed, and he'll eventually be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the direct? Can I sense where the buzzing is coming from?
Yeah, well, it's coming from the same direction that all the wasps came
This
from.
direction, yeah.
I'm sure you saw where they were coming from. I made sure that I gave them movement trackers, but if you didn't notice, then maybe they were around you and you didn't see where they swarmed from.
I cast Moonglow in this direction over here somewhere. Its range is 10 feet per level, so I can get it 50 feet away. So
Excellent.
like there.
And what's the AoE of Moonglow?
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Okay.
Just a worse light stone.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
It's good for your spell though.
Yeah, it's good for my spell, sure.
Okay.
Amazing. Such power. Fear me. Well, at least we know that there's none there.
Yeah, you did it.
It'd be good if you could move it. That would be nice. Okay.
What level is Moonglow? Okay.
This should be a cantrip.
Yeah, probably. I still hear them, yeah?
Yeah, there's this buzzing sound.
Okay, I reach into my bag and get a lightstone out. Who has lightstones? I say, everybody, who's got lightstones?
I know I gave you some. I don't know if I gave like everyone one.
Yeah, okay, well, I pull mine out.
Holy shit, a lightstone does all that?
Yep, 60-foot radius.
What? It's broken.
Sick.
Wait, why didn't we pull this out before?
It would have cost me an action.
Yeah. Okay,
You-
now that we're in bright light, Neil, I can see better beyond the edges of the light a little bit, maybe.
Oh.
Can we see any more wasps?
Nope. You see no more wasps.
There's a wasp at the top
you
right.
hear.
yeah.
Yeah, like I flew off and away.
He's gone.
failed to remove him from the sheet. Yeah.
You didn't despawn correctly.
Do I have any idea how long August might be out for?
You rolled a 33 on the
evening. Yeah.
The whole evening.
Yeah.
Okay. I say to Stacy, like, get him into one of the tents. He won't be back on his feet until the morning.
All right. She takes him into a tent. Growl, what are you thinking about all of this?
So I think it's pretty. The shock from that last encounter with the badgers, where a guy literally died because Growl left alive, like was defending these wild animals' rights to live, still sits deep in Growl, right?
Yeah.
And right now he's like, yeah, like these wasps were obviously out to kill us. We had to like kill all them. We had to defend ourselves. We had to maul these guys to death. He's not thinking twice about it. He's like, this had to happen. It's just what otherwise one of us would have died. And like it was us or them.
Kill or be
right? It was
killed.
very clear.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think he also thinks back to some of the encounters he's had with humans. Like I think of the encounter that he had when he was in the forest with August, coming back from the temple when they were on their adventure, and they were these noblemen or whatever, and Growl really needed to find out like what is inside this temple, so they tied them up and they threatened them, and they left that encounter without anyone dying, even though they untied them, and like, it wasn't So he thinks about like the comparison between the conversation he had with that nobleman and the conversation he had last episode with the badger, where the badger was just like kill, 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 right? And he's beginning to think that maybe these wild animals aren't all they're hyped up to be. And maybe living in a civilized group of humans sometimes has its perks.
Right. Well, while we sit here and assess the situation, knowing that there are more out there, maybe just the wounded ones, maybe fresh ones, but they're not coming any closer. While we process that information, we're going to go to our first break, and we'll be back on the other side with a little more Outcasts. Hello, everybody. So, Wasps camp. You've got this huge 60-foot light range now, right? It's a beacon in the middle of the night, visible to anyone in the mountains looking out into the hills anywhere, right? It's just like a big, hello, we're right here, glow in the middle of the hills.
Yeah. So all the giants can see us, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to be seeing you can see you. But it also allows you to see if any of these waspy suckers are coming. Now, you know they're out there. Is this we're just going to stay here and hope they leave us alone? Or is this we're going to go hunt them down? Or what's the plan here?
I feel like hunting them down sounds like a terrible idea. I don't know what
I
you
don't think
guys.
we should hunt them down. I think we kind of have to just wait for the next wave. I mean, what else can we do?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not too happy about it. Maybe we should go inside the tent. I don't know. I mean, my spirit armor's going to run out, and then I'm going to get killed by a wasp. So
I'm paralyzed.
I'm not mad about it, to be honest. Upon sort of realizing the direness of the situation, Neil, I put my Chris through the head of the paralyzed wasp.
Okay. It is dead.
Yeah.
Now, you might not be able to collect poison immediately because you don't have anything. But if you don't mind the smell of rotting wasp, you could toss its body in your cart and haul it with you over the mountains and all the way back to Arkvelt, which will probably be a couple of weeks.
It'd be
and then
degraded
maybe
by
see.
then. It's just not worth it.
Okay.
I think to myself, do I think that dead wasps secrete pheromones that attract other wasps or repel other wasps?
Well, they probably, if they have pheromones for communication, they would probably have, a myriad of smells.
But like logically, it would probably be stay away
I
from
think
here.
so, yeah.
Because like wasps are, I think they work like bees, right? Where they're all genetically identical, all the soldiers in a colony.
So, yeah.
So they're disposable, right? So it's not like it would be like, hey, some of us died here, go save the others. They don't give a shit about that, right? It's more like don't go here because. Yeah.
So I think upon coming to that thought, I'm going to start cutting the heads off the wasps and like scattering them around the edges of the camp. In the hope of repelling the others.
I'll join you in that. I'll like rip open their like carcasses with my claws and like drag them over the ground.
Part of me does worry that this could potentially have the opposite effect, but I'm going to assume that Jan's logic was right.
Right. Well, the other camp followers come on out of their hiding tent. Clubby pops out of a hiding spot as well. And everyone kind of takes a look around at the dismembered things. I'm feeling pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It sounds like we're just going to be waiting, hoping to get through the night. But I think with the light stone and the constant buzzing of wasps, no one's going to get any rest this evening. It's just going to be...
Do I ever fall asleep? I think it'd be pretty easy.
Maybe you might lose consciousness. I don't know if it's going to be, it's
Restful.
not going to be restful sleep, but you might lose consciousness eventually.
Neil, I need to make a save versus spell against spirit armor.
Oh, or take
2d3
damage.
Magic damage.
Please, sir.
It's nighttime. I pocket the light stone before the spell's going to run out in an attempt to improve my saving throw. Thoughts?
Now, if you were saying that you're taking away the Lightstone for the rest of the night,
No, because it only
That's
lasts
fine.
10 minutes, so we were there before, or it might have even happened before the Lightstone came out. Because we were in combat for like 5 minutes, and then there was the treating August's wound, so I think it actually happened before the Lightstone came out. Or is it? It might actually only be
Okay, yep,
save
it's fine.
versus spells. Hang on.
just roll some dice. It'll be fine.
It doesn't. I don't think it affects my saving throws actually, so I don't think it matters. Save versus spell is a pass.
See, easy peasy. So you take no damage.
Correct.
Great. And Growl, your bark skin wears off eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Does anyone need healing?
August.
This does.
Want to get some heals, August?
Just sit there
he can't
paralyzed. My eyes look at you.
Yeah.
I think
well,
once we know that the wasps aren't immediately coming back, you should go and heal them.
Okay, I'm gonna go no mode.
I watch the others as Growl like openly transforms. I feel like they understand a little bit now, like, you know, we're not to be fucked with, basically. And some shit's going down, and this is just what it is.
I'll How long is this motherfucker gonna be paralyzed for?
Until the morning.
We don't know.
Until
do we?
the AM.
The
Yeah.
thing is, Neil, I want them to know that I notice them noticing, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
I
see what
mean,
you're saying. I'm gonna let Growl finish this thing first.
here's. I mean, Growl would obviously heal him, but like strategically, they come back. Do I want to use my healing spell on the guy who's not going to be able to fight?
Well, that's a good point.
Good question.
That's a good point.
Because if he gets attacked, whether he's full HP or half HP, he's just gonna die, right?
Well, you know, if he gets stung now, he's definitely dead. Whereas if you heal him, potentially he survives another stinging.
All right, I'll cast it. What is it? It's
D8.
fucking 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Is it plus anything?
Nope. It's just 1 point of HP.
There you go. A whole HP. Can I force feed him some good berries?
No, he'll have to eat those under his own power.
Cringe. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we sit through the night, hoping.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
In theory, obviously this is also already done, but would have I been able to cast this spell at a higher level? Why not?
You don't upcast spell slots, but you do at second level have a Cure Moderate Wound spell that you can memorize with a second level spell slot.
Gotcha. Okay.
Neil, I'm not going to stay up all night. I go back to sleep. I've spent most of my spells. I'll be I'm not much use anymore anyway, and I'll be totally useless tomorrow, so I need to sleep.
Well, what I'm saying is that with the ever-present threat of wasps buzzing in the background, I don't know if anyone's actually ever going to fall asleep. Definitely not well enough that you're going to get spells in the morning, because every time, every now and then the sound might get a little bit louder, and you're going to snap awake, or someone's going to, call out. There's these things just outside of vision range that are a huge potential threat, and they're lurking out there. That is not a condition in which anyone is going to get rest.
Not even someone with 17 willpower?
Not even someone with 17 willpower. 17 willpower might only help you, snap awake, but you're going to be constantly harassed and threatened, at least audibly.
I don't know. I feel like in a tent. I mean, you're fine. I'm not going to argue against it, but I think maybe in a tent you could. But okay.
I don't know. If you're...
Yeah, 17 willpower is significant.
Let me put it this way. If you are going to be resting so much that you're ignoring these sounds, then if danger really came, you would also ignore people trying to wake you, right? If you're going to be able to say, I'm going to ignore danger and sleep, then you're
That's
not going to be able to be woken up when combat happens.
That's not true.
Well,
We don't
then
have
you're
to
going to be
argue about it,
woken
but
up when
that's
people
not-
are saying, it's getting louder. Like the point I'm getting across here is that there's a constant threat, and it's not like it's just nothing's happening. There's noises, there's people on watch getting worried and nervous, and you're going to be responding to the effects happening around you. So how would you know when to wake up? How would you know
Someone
when
shakes you awake. Right.
So you
yeah.
wouldn't show up until the second or maybe third round of combat? What if no one shakes you awake? What if they just immediately jump to the fight?
Yeah.
You might
Oh,
just
yeah.
sleep through all of the combat then?
Well, I
That's
mean,
not what you...
But I think that's realistic, though. But yeah, I mean, listen, fine. I said I'm not going to argue about it. It's fine. We can't get
Okay.
we can't get proper rest.
Yeah, you can't get proper rest when you're threatened like this. But let's see if the wasps come back. Three, that's modified. Well, the rest of the night will pass not in peace, but without the creatures coming for you, and the day will rise. The sun will rise. You're out for 9 hours, MrMouton. So somewhere around the middle of the night, because we're in February. We're in February. Somewhere
really
around the
good
middle of the
night's
night,
sleep.
you'll wake up.
Yeah.
And morning will come. And you're still out here in the hills. And the buzzing has never died down.
Did the gnome come back?
Yeah, does the gnome turn up?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
she gets back, I mean, I ask her, how far are we from the pass?
Oh, another day or so.
Better get moving, right?
When
Come on,
August
pack up the camp.
starts to get up, I go and speak to him and Growl. I pull him aside and say, I've not been able to sleep tonight. I cast basically all of my spells last night. I don't know. I'm not saying we should stay here, but I just want you to know that I'm not going to be able to do that again if we get into another fight tomorrow or today.
Yeah, it looks pretty grim. I haven't been able to sleep either, right? Did I get that right?
Correct.
I don't have shit. I don't really... I don't have shit.
I have some spells left, but none to fight really. I could keep myself alive. I could do some research things, cover us in darkness. I can summon the hand, but aside from that, not much.
Okay. Maybe we, let's just focus on getting out of this area. Obviously, there's tons of wasps here, and we'll move on to the next.
I think, yeah, if we can find a cave or a sheltered area or something like that, away from the wasps, we should take it.
Agreed.
The party does have
Yeah.
23 good berries on hand.
I was about to say, I'm about to start.
Jumping.
Give him. I'm going to take 8 points of healing today, Neil.
Okay.
I'm going to eat 8 good berries.
Excellent. That brings us down to
Yummy.
15 remaining good berries.
Oh,
What a great spell. Holy shit.
Were you tracking the berries, Neil? That's crazy.
I got you, buddy.
You're my goat.
okay. Yeah, we pack up camp and we keep going. We move.
All right. We move. It doesn't take too long for the sounds of the wasp to disappear. You leave the area, and when you're a couple 100 feet away, they just die down and then they're gone.
Nice.
We were just near a nest.
Yes.
Solid.
Actually, like, I normally don't like to show, but you guys
just
camped
close
like
to a
really
nest,
right
man.
next to the wasp nest. It was
Oh, is it the top
right
left
up
one?
here. It was literally right there. If you just walked into the grasses and
Nice.
looked for it.
My
Yeah.
god.
Oh, your moon glow was
The
so
moon glow
close
was
to it, Nick.
exactly
Yeah,
on it,
download.
but it was like
Yeah.
in tall grass, so you did.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Yep.
that is what it is.
That's harsh.
Sweet.
now.
Okay. Let's head back on the road. We are going through the hills. It's going to be another day of slow going through the hills, and I do believe we're going to make some more encounter rolls for the funsies of it all.
Are there any berries in the hills?
No, actually, there's
Making sure.
not much in the way of berries. So we have the 15, and we are not replenishing them. They do have a limited duration based on Grow's level. So
I ate the
You
oldest
might wanna
berries
eat them.
first, you know.
yeah, you picked most of them in the forest and only a few in the hills, and you don't really know which ones are older. They're all kind of
Yeah.
weird magical berries.
Jumbled around.
But you might want to consider consuming more. Otherwise, they might just rot on the vine.
Wouldn't want that.
Okay. Hills. Excellent. Mr. Arrakis, roll me a D100, sir.
Yep.
Low is good. High is bad.
Easy.
All right. Yeah. You go through
Beautifully
the
done.
hills the next day. You go up, you go down, you pass a couple of trees, some brambles, a lot of dry, dusty stuffs. Before you come to
I gather some of this for firewood.
Yep, perfect. To what Clubby points out is, oh, hey, over there. Over there's the pass. Look. And she'll point, up just a canyon with a little creek coming out of it. And you can see that there's, a collapsed area that has been sort of flattened by travel a little. It's not like a nice, easy, flat road, but it's not completely impassable. And it twists and winds up until it's lost in the mountains themselves. But she points it out.
Clubby.
We'll camp here for the night.
Is the pass more dangerous than the hills or less?
More?
More?
We don't want
Well,
to camp.
rocks could fall in the pass. Right? And if rocks fall and you're in the hills, it's fine.
Yes, but there's more dangers than just rocks.
Yes.
Giants.
Yes. Maybe.
All right. What time is it right now?
Late afternoon.
Okay.
Let's make camp then.
I order everyone to start making camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Camp gets made.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out a easy way to have a light stone on me that if I want to just like undo a button, it'll fall out. Is this possible, or can I get this made in the town?
A simple like snap something to bring the light stone out is not gonna
No,
really
protrude
work.
light.
It'll spread out through things. Maybe if you had like advanced metallurgy and like a really good engineer, you could develop something like this. But you don't have an engineering proficiency, and
It's all right. I
Yeah.
walk over to one of my guardsmen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, on the sound of a word, I'm gonna need you to pull this out, okay?
Okay.
The word is get the light stone out. Otherwise, I want you to keep it away.
Okay.
Perfect. I hand him.
Take a bag, pull it over, twist the top around. He wants to make sure the light doesn't shed through the bag, so he covers it with a bunch of stuff.
Good.
I go up to August as he walks away from this guy and I say, you know those things make my magic weaker, right?
Here's the passphrase. You can call out when we need it.
I have my own. I'm just saying.
Well, I
I'm not
know,
saying-
but the
I'm not
issue
saying-
is
I'm
when I
not
was in
saying don't
combat.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't pull it out. I'm just saying just be aware. That's
Yeah,
all.
well, you can call it out when you want it. The issue is just when I was in combat, I'm not able to pull it out and attack in the same, a minute for some reason.
Yes, well, if you try keeping it in a pouch on your belt, perhaps you'll find it.
Oh no, I tried. The light just spills out.
Mm-hmm.
I would need to be a metallurgist or, have some kind of engineer to fix a contraption, and then I go on and I explain to you, how the intricacies of the light stone, and
Yes.
it's just easier to have the follower handle it for me.
I explain to you my desire. I show you him my amulet
Okay.
that I have of Relcor and Illumis. Illumis on one side and Relcor on the other. And I say, I've actually considered a similar device, but some way that it would, one side would be a light stone and the other side would be a darkness stone, and you could switch between them. But I'm struggling with the design.
Maybe when we get money and we go to a town, we can find an engineer.
It would be very cool, yeah.
Agree. All right.
Okay. That day passes without too much problem. The next
Get your
day,
spells.
Yeah, the next
you
morning,
can-
Neil, I have to learn spells for, a non-insignificant amount of time.
Yeah, let me see what I want to fucking prep today.
I have to do 2 hours of spell learning in the morning.
Okay.
Should I eat more berries or should I beg Grau for a heal?
Eat the berries, they're about to go off.
I'm
Right?
thinking the berries are going to go off anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, I'm going to eat 8 of the berries,
Shit.
Neil. So that's going to bring me up to 30.
Excellent.
And I'm going to give the horse 3 berries.
Yeah. I don't see. You can hand him food and he'll eat it. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'll just feed him it through the day, because each one counts as a meal for the horse. Or no, probably 3 count as a horse meal. Something like that. So I feed him the berries.
What do we think? Call lightning is pretty niche, huh? Like it's powerful when it's good,
You need
but
to
They should
That's
call lightning
in
that
like a
requires
random
long
encounter?
time.
Useless in a random
yeah, in a
encounter.
random encounter, it's kind of useless. Maybe I should instead prep something like.
Can you read some out to us? You don't
Yeah,
mind.
well I know. Yeah, well we got like. The main one that.
The stone one, right?
Wait, where is it? There's shapes. There's shape stone or whatever. That one's okay. I got like cure disease on level 3.
Apes.
There's like control animal.
Stone could be really good for this. Pass.
Which one?
Yeah.
Shape stone. Like imagine we're having trouble with the cart, like we can't get it over, and Neil's just like, "Oh, should have took shape stone. Now you got to camp in the
Potentially.
pass."
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
I thought I had a cure. No, I only
Cure
have
moderate.
cure moderate wounds on level 2, right? Yeah. But I kind of want bark skin on that one. I'm not.
You don't
gonna
have
lie.
any combat stuff at level 3, apart from Call Lightning.
Clerics don't get
seems
it
like
at level 3.
not-
They get it 5th.
Yeah. What does snare do?
That's
It's
kinda
not
useless.
good. I tried to use that in a whole campaign, and I could not find a use for
It's
it.
like a
Cool.
trap.
We got summon insect
That's
if we
not
want
bad.
to.
That's
Summon
not bad.
insect is actually pretty good.
That'd probably be good.
It does
here,
have
yeah.
a long casting time though, doesn't it?
Does it? One
One round.
round?
It's only a full round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why is summon insects good?
You either get 1d4 ants, or you get you can
They
get flying
do-
ones too.
They do damage.
Yeah, they're good. If you're talking to August, I think he's going to tell you it's probably better to have the stone shape, which isn't flashy, but useful.
Yeah. Control animal is only just like wild animals, right? These wasps would have not worked because they're like monsters or some shit.
I think the wasps are wild
Wolves.
animals. They're not monstrous, right?
Control animals. Ordering animals to engage in combat.
Take tree.
Control animals only works on normal or giant-sized animals with intelligence between 1 and 4. So it would have
So
worked
work.
on the wasps.
Yeah, but it's also just like you take like control of one of
Yep.
them, and it's like
Yeah, but you make them
Not
fight.
even that
each other.
good,
Make them
right?
Fight each other. It's pretty good. Like it's not always good, but in the right circumstance, that's a powerful spell.
I'm gonna try summon
Yeah,
insects.
summon insects is cool. Read
Good
it. Like what it does is it forces someone to deal with it, and if they don't, they actually take quite a lot of damage. But it kind of
Yeah.
takes them out of the fight because they have to try and like flee from the insects. It's really, really good against a wizard.
A wizard, a
Because-
spellcaster, yeah.
They'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
damage at the start of every round, cancelling their spells.
Yeah. Okay. I got cure light wounds, entangle, bark skin, and some insects.
Okay. We're going to head into the mountains now. Now, the mountain pass that you're taking, your friend Clubby, hireling Clubby, will tell you it's pretty walkable. You should be able to pull the cart through it. It's still uphill, and it's not a nice paved road or anything like that. So there's going to be some, problems and complications with it.
This is where the minions are pulling their weight finally.
How
This
I
is a
asked,
shitty task.
I asked Stacy, Clubby, how long the pass is.
It should take, a day or two, probably 2 days with the cart and all the people.
Okay, cool.
So one night in the mountains.
Understood.
Let's go.
All right, can I get a D100 from MrMouton?
70.
Mate.
It's like he wants everyone to die.
I need the hit dice encounters.
It is
To
like
gain
you want
levels.
someone to die. I made so much XP last fight, I cast so many spells. Which I'm sure Neil's recording.
Oh, yeah.
Tracking. Don't even worry about it.
Even got a sneaky moon glow in there for an extra 50 XP.
Yeah, that one was that's a questionable one.
You rolled a 70.
70.
70.
To be fair, you did get it right on the nest, so I'll give you the XP on that one.
I'd get the 50 XP on that for real. Yeah.
I think so. Stacy did
Alright.
some work. The followers are going to get XP.
Yeah, you're going to share your XP with the followers. It's great.
right.
We love sharing combat XP with the
That's
followers.
right. Yeah.
Growl, will you roll me a 1d100? And
Always.
Nick, would you roll me a d3?
A D3 nail. You're out of
Yeah.
control.
8's pretty good.
You're out of control with these dice now.
I always am.
It's a
And a
1
1.
for me. That's a 1
Right.
from me. Neil.
That's a skipped encounter. We did it.
Oh, buddy. That's what Neil's thinking.
Oh.
One dragon.
Nick.
Just the one dragon. That's fine.
It was going to be 3, guys.
Did I not tell you, Nick? Actually, this time when you rolled 1, it meant that you got 10 enemies instead of... If you'd got 3, you would only got 1.
We were going to do division.
Yeah. Yeah, we were dividing it by up to 3. Unfortunately, you got 1, so...
Unlucky.
That's unlucky. Oh, no, it attacks me now.
We need to go to a break. We'll be back on the other side. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Outcasts. Arrakis.
Yes, sir.
No, wait, who rolled the 70? August, would
Me.
you roll me a 1d10 plus 6? Minus 6? Minus 6.
14. Okay,
There
then
we
it'd be
go.
a 2.
A 2, as expected.
Okay.
Excellent. Our party.
How long have we been in walking so far?
It's the morning. You know, you're going through the pass. It's just a few hours after the sun has come up. You've made your food. You've really only barely entered the mountains,
Yeah.
to be fair. And we're in this nice little marching column, you know, single file, a little bit of space between us, going along this little path as best as we can. And unfortunately, the party is affected by a surprise round. Because there are creatures in these mountains. Creatures that are here lurking and waiting to ambush passers-by and gobble them up.
Oof.
And here they come.
I don't like getting gobbled up.
Bring him on, Neil.
Oh,
What are
no.
these?
Giant spiders. For fuck's sake.
Huge spiders descend from hidden places along the cliffs. And I'm just going to have them all, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming down from the cliffs, going after anything and everything that they can. And we're just going to start from the top and go down the list. So August, 1 bite, 17 to hit for 1.
Hit.
And you're going to need to make me a saving throw versus poison.
Success.
Oh, thank God.
Well, don't worry. You've got
It keeps changing my AC, by the way. I don't know why. It should be 16 always. But I will swap it myself.
Sorry. I will fix that permanently right now.
Sweet.
Okay. The second spider will bite.
How big are these, Neil?
They are medium-sized creatures, 6 feet in diameter, including their legs. A 16 will hit you for 6 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. No. It was just the first one.
you.
It rolled twice. It was a 10.
Perfect.
Growl, in what looks to be human form, will get a bite.
Should be
Gnome
gnome,
form?
but yeah.
Okay. 15 to hit for 3 points of damage. You will be hit. You will take damage. And give me a poison save.
Cringe.
Nice.
Oh,
Love it.
Arrakis. 4 to hit.
Miss.
No good.
Yes.
Stacy. 7
Yes.
to hit.
Let's go. Fuck you,
Follower
spiders.
1, 13 for 5. The spider lands on his shoulder.
Who was that?
Fangs out. This is Rudy. The spider lands on Rudy, kind of throwing itself off the cliff, legs flailing, landing all the way, fangs out, right into the side of Rudy's neck. and he goes, oh, and falls, or she falls. One of them.
Just kill the other one here, and then we
one's
won't have to worry about it.
This one will bite and take 3 damage and have to make a saving throw versus poison, which is a failure. What's your name over here? Melvin. Excellent. And warrior number 1, 15 is a hit for 4. And warrior number 2, 12 is a miss. What's their armor?
14 is what it says.
14, yes, but they don't have their shield, and there's a +1 to hit because it's a surprise round, so that will hit because it's leather armor and the shield. So that'll hit for 1 damage, and you took 4 damage.
You rolling in?
And they both need to make poison saves. Poison.
Fail.
Poison.
Fail.
All right. Excellent. And it is now initiative round. Let's go.
15. Is the horse rolling in?
The horse does not immediately join and
Making
enter
sure.
combat against your enemies. It's a
Just
horse.
making-
It's not
just
a human.
making sure.
It doesn't know these things. It's fair.
And you're rolling all the followers as 1?
I am rolling all the followers as 1. Okay. Our first spider over here has already done what it needs to do. It's bitten its target, and so it's going to move over to this next one and take a bite. 15 will hit for 4 damage, and the person will make
Who's this on?
Back.
this follower way in the
Follower
back
in
that
the
we
back.
don't really
Okay,
care
I
about.
see it. I see it.
Yeah, and that one will also fail their poison save. Arrakis, it is your turn.
Come on, Nick.
I cast Sleep. It's 30 feet within each other, so I think I can hit all 5 of these here together.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like to prioritize the one on me. That's the only one I'm extremely concerned about. I'm not sure if I can do that, but
No, only if you just target that one.
so how
you
will it
target
work?
all of
in
them-
let's say I hit 3. How will it work?
I'll randomize it.
Oh, Neil, can I have? It's meant it's 2d4. It's 2d4, but please let me have the 8. Come on.
No, you have to roll the 2d4 over again.
It's only fair.
It's not fair at all.
Oh!
You love to see it.
1, 2, 3. It's this one who was slept.
Doesn't help me.
So sorry. Next up, this spider did not bite you, Arrakis, right? It missed?
Yeah.
It missed. Okay, so it will try to bite you again. Wha-cha! Critical hit. You will
Got
take
ya.
that and another d6. You'll take 8 points of damage and give me a saving throw versus poison.
Fail.
Sorry, who's this
Nick.
on? Is this me?
Arrakis.
Nick, sorry.
You will be bitten, and the spider will immediately try to crawl away. Do you have a weapon in your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, you
do you have?
staff.
And stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an attack as it scurries off.
Come on, Nick. Get his ass.
Back attack.
Yeah.
13.
Hit.
That'll do. No,
Unless you
no,
already
it
added your
won't.
back attack,
14
sorry.
AC. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
already-
2 for back attack.
No, I already
already
added
added
that. Yeah.
Well, then it scurries away. The next spider had bit Stacy and succeeded, so it's just going to turn and bite Schnickelfritz and miss. The next spider's on August. One of them hit you and one of them didn't.
I never got poisoned, though.
Right, but the first one did hit you, so it's going bit you, so it's just going to fuck off right now. And
Hey,
you can make your
attack of
attack of opportunity.
24
Hit.
for 6.
Ooh, excellent damage as the spider scurries away. The next one down here got Melvin and is going to scurry away.
Attack of
Growl.
opportunity. No, never mind.
Melvin's dead.
No one was near.
Yeah. Growl, it's your turn.
What's up?
The spider next to you is unconscious. It had bitten at you. It got its teeth inside of you. You passed your poison save, and then it fell asleep. Just like a man.
Okay. What? Why? What is it? Okay. So what I'm seeing is these guys are biting us, poisoning us, and then fucking off.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't actually want to fight.
They're waiting for the poison to kill us.
Yeah, I see. So I feel like, well, I haven't been poisoned yet. I rolled in to cast Barkskin, but now I'm thinking if I should even do it. No, I should do it.
Yeah. Well, if you roll in
'cause I
to do
haven't
it, then
even
you got to
been
do
bitten
it. You got to follow through
Yeah,
on the roll.
yeah. Gotcha. Okay, I cast Barkskin on myself,
Boom. Barked.
and I turn into a bear.
Bared. This one that attacked her will scurry away. No problem.
Attack of opportunity.
She doesn't have any weapons. She's just a camp follower.
What the hell?
These Melvin and
Good. They're gonna die.
Rudy, yeah, they were hired
Yeah.
just to push carts and not
I hope
fight.
they learn from this experience in the
They'll
afterlife.
learn.
This one over here that did not succeed in biting you last time, August, will bite at you.
Miss.
And miss. The one down here that got this guy is going to scurry. This guy will short sword in response. Miss. Stacy can make her melee attack. Whoosh, the sword comes out. Misses the spider. But she holds her ground like a
I
brave
attack
warrior.
the spider on
She
me.
will face it. Do it.
18.
Beautiful.
5.
Almost killing, but not quite.
All right.
And the other people get to make their combat attacks as well. So these guys will all surround the spider. And
Gangbang
1,
that
2,
spider.
3. One hit.
2 hits if you give
13
flanking.
is a flank. It's only a 13.
14 AC though, yeah.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Okay.
2 damage.
All right. And then
Initiative.
Can I ask?
Melvin's gonna run over here,
Ska.
and Grubby's gonna run over here. Perfect.
I need to ask about these spiders so I know the type of poison that I'm dealing with here.
Give me
I've been bitten as well, so the initial impact of it might be able to inform my assessment of what kind of poison it is that I've been bitten with.
You don't have a toxicology proficiency
True.
yet, so give me like a really, really, really good animal lore. That's pretty decent. You know that these poison takes some time
If it's
to
a
set
damage
in,
poison,
is what you're getting.
do I have any idea, like, if the damage ticks while I'm in Wraith form, it won't kill me?
That's a
You
weird
definitely
magic
don't know
question,
that
yeah.
with a 22 on animal lore, unfortunately.
I need
But it is
I need one of
initiative
those.
time.
I need one of those potions, Smoot.
Sure. Grab one.
Yeah. Well, I don't need it right now, but I'll be needing it, is what I'm saying.
Right. Stacy's gonna roll in through
Can we still see the
here.
spiders on the cliff?
Excellent. Yeah, now that they've revealed themselves to you, you can see that they've just like crawled up and are perched up on the cliff. Not like fleeing, but just, scaled out of range. Did all of our players roll initiative? They did.
not
No,
yet.
no.
Nick didn't.
Okay.
Just thinking.
Paralyze them, they'll fall off. Huge damage.
Yeah, I can only hit 2 with
3.
paralyzed, though. They're so far away.
Quickly.
Yeah,
Quickly.
okay, fine. Well, don't rush me, Neil. I've got a minute.
Oh.
No,
rush him.
the book says I'm supposed to rush you. You do go first, though.
Play it to be quick.
20-foot cube, Neil.
Yep.
Can I get these 3?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, okay.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Paralyze them.
Boom.
They get saves, all of them?
Probably at some slight bonus because of the daylight.
Right.
Dead.
1, 2,
Maybe.
3. And they get bonuses because of daylight, you say?
Yeah. The 13 will pass.
The 13 will pass.
All right. So 1 failure. This one's going to be paralyzed. Done. Excellent. Next spider is this one
Does he
down
roll down
over here?
and take damage?
No, because spiders can sleep in webs. They got feet that hook into things. You know, things don't just...
Okay.
Insects like this don't fall off just because they're whatever. This guy will flee and get
Natural
stabbed
20?
a bunch of times. The natural 20 and the 13 will hit for 4, 1, and 6 is that's enough damage to kill the spider. It doesn't get too far. Stacy. I'm on Stacy. Good old Stacy 5. Whoosh. Swing and a miss. That spider will chill. August, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack the spider next to me. It's 13.
Oh, close but no cigar, sir. The spider on Stacy is trying to bite Schnickelfritz again.
Wait, does Schnickelfritz get to roll in then? Because he didn't roll in last round, and he did get attacked.
He hasn't been bit yet. He's just standing there as a big
The spider
weird
attempted to bite him, I thought, last round.
It did attempt. It didn't hit. If Schnickelfritz were... Look, it's not a combat horse.
All right, I'm going to get a war horse.
So he will
That's
fight.
fine.
You can ride him in combat, but he's not going to immediately start kicking anything around him, right? That would be bad training if he just reacted to any stimulus.
I always remember.
Remember this one.
But he will bite Schnickelfritz. I'm so sorry. Schnickelfritz will take 5 damage from the spider
It is
bite.
what it is.
And need to make a saving throw versus poison. Schnickelfritz
on,
the third.
Schnickelfritz.
Here we come.
I need... Terrible.
Excellent.
What a perilous journey for 450 gold.
Truly.
Chill. Sleeping spider. Yeah, all the spiders are done.
All right.
They're done. Growl, it's your
Yeah,
turn.
fucking, I don't know. How shitty is they just go to? I don't even get to attack back. They just go to sleep. It's like okay, sure. I'll fucking okay. Are any of them not asleep?
The one by Stacy
This
and the one
down
above
there,
me.
right? This one up there.
Yeah, help Stacy maybe.
Did you? Which one is Stacy's? The one down there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll go fucking here and I'll attack this goddamn spider now. I run over as I perilously try to open my character sheet while
I gave you bite,
Roll
claw,
20.
and staff action tokens on your
it's on my like
it's
thing,
on your bar
right?
at the top of the page, so you don't have to open sheets.
Holy, you're right. Okay, claw.
+1 for flanking
Flank
is
attack.
actually a hit.
Big damage.
Yep.
Big.
For 4.
Excellent.
And claw again.
Another 4.
Another 4.
Oh.
And a bite
Tankiest spider in the world. And a bite
is another hit for 4.
for another 4.
Right,
Okay.
it is a tanky spider. I think a lot of HP, that one. Okay.
Second attacks.
Second attacks if you've got one, which I think you're the only one. 13's another miss. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Alrighty, it's gonna be initiative time.
The time has come. Oh.
All right. Stacy is up first. Maybe she can redeem herself now. 10 is no good. The spider against you, August. He missed you last time.
I think so.
He
Yeah.
missed you last time. Yep. There we go. Finally getting you for 4 points of damage and give me a saving throw.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Big save.
All right. And the spider will scurry, provoking attack of opportunity because it's a dumb spider.
23
Fucking kill it.
for 11.
And you will destroy
that.
it. This one down here, it's bitten everything it wanted to. Well, it hasn't bit the bear, and the bear is now within range. So last bite crits the bear.
Holy.
It'll hit you for 5 plus 1d6,
Oh my
9
God.
damage to the bear, and growl. Will you make me a saving throw versus poison?
Jesus. That's through
Yes,
bark skin and
natural
all that
20s.
bullshit.
But I need a poison
I gotta-
save.
Yeah, I'm
Sir.
gonna ace that one easily.
All right. And our spider will scurry, provoking attacks of opportunity from Grow and Stacy. Stacy will
Yeah, I'll swing at
crit
it.
for 3. And you will kill it,
Hit. Yep.
and it will die.
Nice.
And the remaining spiders.
I pull out my
Hang out.
bow.
I have
On the
actions to
cliff.
take, please.
Yeah, we got actions.
Okay. Go ahead, Arrakis.
Next round, I cast Spectral Hand.
I mean, you haven't even had your turn this round.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I cast Spectral Hand this turn.
Okay.
I leave it here just for now. Then I'm going to cast the next round. I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Well, okay, let's just do this one at a time.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, because I have stuff to do
Grau
too.
is
No, I
here.
need to get potion off you though. Moot.
Am I poisoned?
You are. Well, you failed your poison saving throw. We don't know how it's going to affect you yet.
Yeah.
Similarly, all of the guards are going to pull forward and get over here.
They're all going to die.
You
Pretty
don't know that.
confident. Yeah, but I am.
Can't you save their life?
I don't think so. No.
Hey, Grau couldn't do anything. Guards moved. Am I able to drop my glaive and take my bow out?
Yeah. I think you can switch weapons to your
All
bow.
right. I will take my attack.
I'll give you half
this
a
turn.
attack rate. Yeah, just 1 or 2 shots this round.
19
Fucking great shot.
for 3 on the spider, closest.
Yep, excellent. Grau, is there anything that you wanted to do in bear form this round? They're up on this cliff.
When I feel like we're
Yeah.
done, right?
All right, well then we should roll into initiative because the spiders,
They're not going to hang out.
they're getting
and they
shot
shoot
at
them.
range. They're not just going to chill. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I move? I'm
Roll. Yeah, you can move a little bit.
gonna get closer.
Yeah, somewhere like this, perfect.
I'm still in range of my glaive.
Okay. This round of Arrakis, your turn.
Cast Chill
You're
Touch.
casting Chill Touch.
And then I step behind August. Like I make an effort to get away from the immediate line of attack. I'm positioning myself to get a potion from him. Although to be fair, we got 10 potions, so I think I don't have one on my character sheet, but I think we probably would.
I think that they're all in the bag of
I think they're all in the bag
so I
of
need to
holding.
get that. So that's I'll do that next turn. But I send this. I send the spectral hand up to here to attack this spider.
All right, we'll make me your attack roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remind myself. So it gives me a +2 bonus to my attack roll here. So
only touch AC.
yeah, it's only touch AC. So I'm gonna turn that on. I'm just gonna roll as if it's a Chris. That's a 19.
Excellent.
So saving throw versus spell.
Yep. Oh, there's the button. Saving throw versus spell is a failure.
I take 3 damage and lose 1 point of strength.
Excellent. 3 damage, 1 point of strength. Fantastic. The huge spider over here is going to scurry off into these bushes, back up pretty far. This one over here is going to scurry up and kind of get lost over the side of a mountain, or over a ridge. Stacy is going to come over and not use her sword, but just try to throw the spider off the cliff here, and just like drag it and push it off and let it tumble down.
Nice.
And this one, who's weakened, is
Attack in the hand.
attack in the hand. Yeah, actually.
AC 22.
What?
Nope. AC -2.
Fuck.
But if it takes any damage, it does D4 points of damage to me. And is immediately ended.
Wow. Well, it doesn't hit 22.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Growl. Yeah, is there anything you can do?
I mean, like, no, I just stand here and wait for them to come close. Again, I'm not going to chase after them. I'll just
Hard
wait.
life being a bear. August?
I attack with my bow. 13.
I'll give you a flank on this one. It's paying attention to the spectral
Thank
hand.
you.
You're sort of flanking side.
5 damage.
There you go. It dies. And
I will
she'll-
hand, because I hear Arrakis whinging and moaning. Oh, you need your spells. I need the things. I'll hand Stacy over my bag of holding to go hand it to him.
Sure,
you.
but that'll absorb the rest of your bow shots
That's
this
fine.
round. Okay. And the spider will also scurry. And I think that'll put them pretty much all scurried out of range. I haven't moved them all completely off the map, but they're fleeing, and it's a rugged mountainous area. They can very easily avoid detection.
Can I just kill the paralyzed one then? Can we kill it?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can just roll me a D6 arrows to how many it'll take to kill it, rather than rolling all the shots.
I am keeping track of my arrows.
Perfect. 4 more and it dies.
I get a potion. These remind me these were blue potions, Neil. They look like healing potions.
Yeah, where did you get these?
The tomb that we raided. Of the
Liberated.
The Verasi torturer guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need to get a few of them out.
Yeah.
They're
I
all
do.
named, by the way.
Oh.
All the surviving people will get together. Melvin will go grab Rudy and drag Rudy over here.
Fine,
You
I'm
take a
not
look
wasting
at
time
them.
here, though, Neil. I'm being quick. My next action is to get this potion and drink it.
All right. 2d4 plus 2 HP.
Thank you.
The guards look on as you take a potion from this bag of holding and drink it. And then they all come round you. Got one for me, boss?
I take a look at him. Does he look like he's got more than 50 in health? Like,
No.
total.
No.
And we're still playing on the assumption that these guys can't be brought back from negative health, right?
Yeah.
I say you're too far gone.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Come on, give me the potion.
I take a step back and start to cast Wraith Form.
I have my glaive.
Are you guys getting a weird noise through my mic?
Nope.
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 Cool.
Yeah.
I
Cast
looked at
Wraith
them and, what do you mean they're too far gone?
Hey, you can't just let us die out here. Come on, give us the potion.
It won't help you. You're too
How do
weak.
you know?
I know. I'm sorry. But you're already dead.
I can heal him.
You can try, Grau, but the poison has a delayed effect and it's strong.
You're saying
Only-
this is a strong poison
Perhaps
that's
I'm wrong.
going to kill them outright?
Perhaps I'm wrong, but yes, that's my understanding. They're your potions as much as mine. I only claim 2 of them, so I've used 1. You're free to give yours away. And I now cast Wraith Form,
Okay.
Neil.
Do you have the bag of holding?
Yeah.
You deny them a potion, and then you start chanting a spell. I don't think
Yeah.
they take that as an offensive thing, but you then become a wraith.
Yeah. I go over here and have a little look around while I'm a Wraith.
Race around.
You have to still walk, right? You don't fly. You can't just
True.
move up onto a cliff.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna go around a corner and do a full cycle of shapeshifting for healing.
Excellent.
So I'll go human, orc, and then gnome. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we go human
1, 2,
and back
3.
to orc, back to bear. We'll heal you 2.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you should roll it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Take
While
the
he's
6.
he's doing that, I'm
the
explaining to
6.
them that the only one who can save them now is Martha, and they need to get on their hands and knees and pray.
What about the potion?
The potion isn't going to save you. You better get to praying. I'll pray with them.
I could be wrong. I mean, to be fair,
You could be, yeah.
Make me a
What I think it
charisma
does,
check
it
here,
does-
Mr. Mooton.
I think it does
This is
15
truly what I think
damage.
is right. So
I think it
don't-
does
I'm
15
not-
damage after 15 minutes or something.
All right. They believe you. They sink to their knees in prayer.
I'll hand them the rest of the good berries that we have, and I'll
That's
split
true.
it between them.
That's true. Let them eat the good berries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing my other shapeshifting heals real quick. I'll heal for 1.
All right. This guy, there's not enough good berries to feed this guy.
Another 1.
Fine.
I'm at 25.
Perfect. And
brag.
Melvin
I have-
is back here. And
You could heal
Stacy.
Melvin.
I have a cure light wound spell. Okay.
You need to cast that on the
Dude,
horse.
There's so many niche druid spells that are really good in certain situations, but because of the preparing them the morning before system, I can never use any of them. Because I have,
Slow poison and stuff.
I'd have or what is it? Hold poison.
Oh, what a
I can definitely save someone with
perfect
that.
spell for
That
this
would've
situation.
Without
Yep.
remove
We do have a whole
though.
poison potion.
Do we?
Yes.
It's
I'm
not worth
almost
it.
certain.
It's not worth it. I
I don't have the bag.
If this guy dies, it saves us money, man.
As everyone prays, as your prayers, are in the middle, Stacy will tap you on the shoulder,
Look up.
August, and be like, I was bitten too. Is there nothing you can do for me, my liege?
I'll tell her to pray, and I'll kind of get up off of my knees and I'll walk over to where Arrakis is and ask for my bag back.
He's a
Yeah, yeah.
insubstantial ghost.
I
don't know if you can hand it.
Floor. I leave the bag on the floor. I don't take it with me.
Oh, okay.
All right, give it back to Stacy. All right, give it back to Stacy. I just took my one potion. I'm not taking his back.
Should I drink a potion, guys?
I think
you'll
you'll
be
be.
fine.
I think you'll be okay.
I reach into the bag and I grab. I think
Say
about
so.
the old poison potion. Is it there?
Unless someone's
there-
taking it out, it's there.
It won't save
I just
them.
don't remember which potions there are. Do we have a sheet? We have 10 potions. I just don't know what is.
Yeah, I don't know what they are either. I'm not sure we were ever told, were we?
They all have names on them, so that's the only thing we
Yeah.
can really go by.
You're all labeled.
All right.
Didn't we?
I don't have
Perhaps
it anywhere on my sheet.
Yeah, perhaps I'm forgetting, but I don't think we were ever told.
I think we were told, but I don't have it on my sheet.
Well,
Potions, healing, poison, neutralize poison, 2 of those, 4 pain
Neutralize.
suppressions.
okay, so neutralized poison will work here. That
Okay.
that would save a life.
I give
Well,
a
there's 2 of
neutralized.
them.
Well, hold on. There's a horse too, so I'm down. I give a neutralized poison to Stacy.
In front of everyone else.
They're praying. Their heads are down,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, sure, they're praying, but they you're getting up, you're rummaging in a bag, they look up, because you were praying with them and now you're standing.
I give one to Stacy.
They get to their feet. What? Why does she get one?
You can survive it. She's stronger than you. I don't know how to explain the magic.
Bullshit, I'm just as strong as she is, says one of the soldiers as he pushes his way forward. And he goes up
I
to
hand
Stacy.
Stacy the bag, and I will defend Stacy if there's gonna be a fucking problem here.
Saren tries to get in your face as Stacy steps back. Hey! My life is just as much as hers. Give me a potion.
I think shrug. There's only
You
one.
want?
There's only one more, and my horse got bit too.
You can't give a horse a potion.
I'm not giving the horse it, but what we have a journey to go on. I'm so sorry.
So you're just
I
gonna
gave
let
you.
me die?
I gave you the
you've got
good.
a way to save my life, and you're just gonna let me die.
We don't. Well, what about him? I pointed the other one who got bit.
Yeah.
How do I make a decision between you both?
Melvin pushes forward. I'm sorry, I got hired first before any of these other people. I've been here longest, and poor Rudy's dead, and you need someone to pull the cart. Without me, no one's going to be able to push that cart around. And I didn't get any good berries.
I kind of shake my head. I'm so sorry. I can save one of you.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to figure it out amongst each other in a non-violent manner.
Dave crumples to the ground, holding his belly. He falls unconscious.
Is he dead?
He's dead. Dave is dead.
Dave's dead.
Let's give them a morale check here. Low is good.
I tell him. I give him.
Nope. Yes. All right. One of your camp guards, Nihilus, sits down to accept his fate. He passes his morale check. But the other one, what's this guy's name? Saren. Saren tries to grab the potion from Stacy.
Oh, I attack him then. If he's, I shove him.
Yeah. Why don't you and Stacy both make me strength checks against his as he goes to grab
No, this is awful.
Stacy's. Unless he rolls like a natural 20, it's gonna. Oh my god!
He's fighting for his
Oh
life.
my god.
Him and I.
This would be the funniest TPK of all
Him and I are
time.
even.
The two of you are even. He beats Stacy, so I think he manages to grab the potion from Stacy, and you manage to shove him. Give me a D10 just to see how this order would go real quick. He goes at 7 and you go at 10. So he grabs the potion from Stacy. You shove him. He falls backwards. I'm going to roll a d4 to see who is affected next out of these 4 NPCs over here. Starting from the top, this guy. He goes to uncork the potion, but before he can put it to his lips, the poison takes effect. He crumples in pain.
Quick, save the potion.
Potion. I need a dex check from Stacy. Would you roll it? Yeah, to see if she can get to the potion, because he's uncorking it and then like crumpling.
Grow's right there
Can
as well.
she get it? That's true. Grow. Dex check, Grow.
Fucking
Stacy failed.
Yeah, let me.
Grow.
I got this, guys. Don't worry. I got it. Here you go.
No!
Boom.
The
Easy.
two of you collide, getting the potion as it spills on the ground.
Dear.
Stacy looks to you, Master,
Pull out the other one and
please.
I hand it to her.
Melvin. Ooh, Stacy. You go to hand it to her. She's the next one affected. We're going to roll a 1d10 for when the potion takes effect, and for when the poison. I'm rolling the poison. You roll the potion.
Roll her potion. Okay.
Oh, don't roll a 10. Okay. She'll quaff it just beforehand. And these others will die. And
Wait, hold on.
Yes?
I have 1 cure light wounds.
I'll
Can I delay someone's death? But I would only delay the death, right?
I'll be needing that shortly, maybe.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it either.
No,
but
you'll
yeah.
take 15, and so will Arrakis.
No,
Wait, but
the
does
horse.
the other Wraithform not save me then?
I don't think so. There's nothing in Wraith form that says poison.
Why not?
You don't take poison damage when in Wraith form, is there?
Yeah, no, I agree, but it's an onset poison.
Oh, this isn't like over time. This is like all at once.
So
It's all at
what
once,
effect
yeah.
does it then have, Neil? Does it affect, like, say it was on a 20-minute timer and I Wraith form after 10 minutes, does it then take another 10 minutes after I come back? Or does it hit me while I'm in Wraith form?
I think it just takes effect while you're in Wraith form.
But how?
Can you read Wraith
Well,
form out?
it's all magic.
It's
So
magic,
when-
that's true.
It's not magic,
I-
though. It's,
Actually, it's not a magic poison,
You and
is
your
it?
gear
Magic.
become insubstantial, but that doesn't mean, it doesn't mean you're not hungry. It doesn't mean you're not thirsty. You can still starve to death in Wraith form, right? You can still dehydrate in Wraith form.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you? I guess so.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, the DM is saying all of the natural
Right.
biological processes continue.
Listen, it's all research on my way to my toxicology proficiency.
That's right.
Hope you appreciate how much effort I'm putting into that.
Did my
Damn.
horse die?
15 damage.
Schnickelfritz the second. Actually, hold on. Schnickelfritz should get as a large-sized creature. And so I have semi-customized rules for dosages on varying sized creatures here. I think Schnickelfritz just essentially gets a second saving throw. Because
Okay,
he's
come
large.
on, Schnickelfritz. Please.
Schnickel, second saving throw because you're large. Nope, Schnickelfritz dies.
Yeah. Undead immune to poison? No.
You're not undead in
Okay.
Wraith form. You're just insubstantial.
Okay.
Yep.
I fall to my knees as the poison hits me, and I barely manage to not die, very barely manage to not die. Luckily, I'm a PC, and so I could be brought back from negative.
I also take 15.
Yeah.
You take 15. Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing but a peanut.
The spiders are going to be coming back. Everybody, be on guard.
Oh, but they'll just come back for the dead. So if we just leave, they'll just eat the dead ones. Come on, let's go.
I'm casting Cure Light Wounds on Arrakis.
I'm going to quickly gather up money, maybe a small personal effect from each of them to bring back. I throw the shield and
nice roll,
Huge.
throw the shield and the swords into the cart. And Stacy is going to pull the cart.
All right. Stacy is extremely grateful that you've saved her life, and she will pull the cart. We are going uphill, so as she pulls, someone's going to need to push. It's going to be a 2-person job, but you can do it.
Maybe Rao if he has another
I'm a gnome.
transformation. Are you going back to bear?
I can go back to bear.
Yeah, I
and
think
put
I'm
if
gonna
you
have to-
want. I'm out of transformations then.
Then
We
you
need
start
to go
with
back to
bear
bear
for
for
the
a night.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I can do it.
Bloop.
I'll go bear.
Does that give you your last bit of healing?
No, it's only when I
Transform-
right. It's when I wait. No, is it when I transform back to bear? How do we do it? I thought it was when I go into a
In the
humanoid.
polymorph self spell, it's when you return back to your original form that you get the healing. So that would imply that it's when he turns into a bear that he gets it. But
I think it's when you become bear.
Okay. In that case, well, then I gave myself one. Wait, no, because I went. Yeah, in that case, I gave myself one too many
You were
earlier.
you were
so
gnome,
I guess I get that.
so you went bear, then human, then bear, then orc, then bear, and now you're going back to gnome.
That would be 3. Okay, so I get a 4th one now.
No, you should only ever be able
Got
to
it.
get 3. You know, that's right, because you were in gnome form at the beginning of the day,
Yeah.
and then you turned into bear for the combat.
That's right.
So then you went, then you got 2.
That's right.
And now
he's
you're
just
getting
been
your
he's
third.
just yeah, he's getting his third now. So I think Jan, you should have technically lost 1 more HP because I think that third one that you rolled before didn't happen.
Correct.
So you'd be on 9, which means that
Because I went. Wait, no, but I wouldn't have gone.
Because you were
Gnome bear.
gnome bear, but
Oh, yeah,
you were at
you're
full
right,
at
you're
that
right.
point. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know if that nets you an extra 1 on this roll if you were actually on 9 instead of
Okay.
10.
Well,
Just
no.
add
If
11.
I rolled one too many
you'll be
earlier.
fine.
just
We don't need to argue over
Well,
1
okay,
HP.
but the thing is, the math changes, right? If this is the 3rd roll instead of earlier, because earlier I rolled because it's based on my missing
Sure,
HP,
it's true.
right?
yeah.
So we need to take this one instead of the other. So I lose 1, then I gain 6. I gain 5 here, basically.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Wait, but you get more than 5. You just rolled an 11
Yeah.
because you're so low on HP that you get loads, right? You just got 60% back.
Yeah. Yep.
So shouldn't you be on 20?
You should go to 20.
Yeah, you're usually
You're
on 20.
on 10. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Let's
this is
get moving, I guess.
yeah, we get moving, and I explain to the party. Don't make our future followers your friends. It seems, as people are gonna come and go.
Think you've learned a lesson today, August.
Oh yeah.
I told you all it was a dangerous track. Maybe we should have left the weaklings behind. I don't know.
Yeah, we should have left them at the base of the hill. Neil, I grab. There was two healing potions in that bag.
Yes.
You grabbed your
asked-
one potion and left the bag.
Yeah, I ask if I can take the other healing potion, keep it on me.
It's not smart. If you have it on you, you can easily break it if you fall. Best left in the bag of holding.
Then I can't get to it easily if I need it.
You need it, you can come get it from me. I also take the bag that has the light stone in it from the guy.
Okay. We definitely now need to be tracking these potions. So
Yeah, I just don't know which potions we have. If you tell me,
the
I'll put 'em
manacle and
somewhere.
key that you have in Arrakis's house. Maybe we should just put on Arrakis's character sheet because I'm
Sure,
going to
I can just do potions here.
Yeah, this is going to be a bag of holding.
If
There
you
we
really
go.
want your potion, Arrakis, you can have it. I'm just saying that.
Well, out of game, I've never heard of a PC falling over and breaking a potion on them.
I think Neil would like to do that very much, but
I believe you on that. I'm sure he'd love to do that very much.
I think he has made me roll checks when I didn't have a bag of holding once for shit breaking in my bag. It's up to you. If you want if you want the potion, you can have it.
Well, Neil, do I feel like I can't carry a potion without a risk of breaking if I fall over? Or can I protect it in my bag?
It's a glass thing, so if it's in your bag and tucked like in your pack and everything, then it'll take a full round to get out and use. But it's pretty safe and it's deep inside your bag. If you're trying to carry it on your hips or in your waist
No,
or
that's
anywhere
what I
that's
wanna
easy
do,
to get to,
I want to make it
Toss it
so
in
that
your bag,
I
make it
can get
fun.
it. I can get it in a round from my bag. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
So you would like the potion of healing?
Yes, please.
Okay, you may have the potion of healing.
It's in a way, it's like most effective on me because it heals like a larger percentage of my total health. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's true for like every single healing spell.
Yeah,
basically,
so
right?
heal me. Yeah.
So, we can still, you still want to go to the goblins, right?
Yes.
I mean, you did lose 1, 2, 3, 4,
Come
5,
on. I
6
grab the
people on
gnome by
this
the
journey
collar
so
and kind of
far,
like drag her.
and a horse. Okay.
It's a shame, that was a good
And-
horse.
It was,
August.
I nod.
He's better than he looked at first, though. At first, when I saw him, I thought that's a straggly looking horse. But then
The horse didn't
That's-
have any fight in him.
I took another look at him, though, and he looked shinier. You know, he looked a bit stronger.
Grow's glad that he's forced into bear form right now and doesn't have to participate in this fucking conversation.
August definitely has a steely look in his eye and feels like all of the people around him are, you know, they can be gone in a second. So it's best not to get attached to the new people.
Yeah.
Lives are cheap.
Yeah.
Okay. D100. Growl.
Not me,
God, not
please.
again.
Please,
Oh my
slow,
God,
please.
bro.
Please, no more, Neil. Oh, no.
It's good. No, that's good.
It's not. Oh, no, low is good. Low is good.
The next day, you exit the mountains on the
Oh.
other side, coming out of the danger into this nice, peaceful, tranquil-looking valley. It's got a river that runs through it, all these greens and bushes and grasses and trees. And it's just, if it isn't the most gentle, lovely little valley that you've seen in ages.
Melvin would have loved
just-
this.
Yeah, he really would have. Never mind.
That bastard fighting me for the ocean wasted it.
Oh, I'm real surprised we didn't see any of the mountain giants. Maybe they watched us kill the spiders and let us go. I should write a song about how the mountain giants were too afraid, even though 6 people died in the process. The heroes were so great that the mountain giants left us be. Oh, it's a wonderful idea.
I shake my head. No one died in the mountain pass.
6 men died in the mountain pass. 6 more on the way back. Ooh.
6 souls reside in the mountain pass.
Oh, yes, they're haunting the mountains now because their master wouldn't heal them. They spilled the precious poison upon the floor, and more lives were lost because of the greed of man. That's perfect.
How far are we from the goblins?
Oh, maybe a day up this valley.
Do you
We'll probably
think
get there today if we wanted, but they're pretty, nocturnal type creatures. I don't know. Might
I've
be
no
best
Precious.
issue. I have no issue with
to read
going
at a
at night.
distance.
Do you think Lady Zara will give us more money for the people who we lost?
No. Although, if you're worried about our finances, August, I'd suggest that perhaps you shouldn't be as worried as before. As
You're a
funding
glass
your-
half full kind of guy, huh?
Funding your personal army for these last few months has been quite the strain on our purse strings. Nothing against the poor folks, but I think if we're honest with each other, we always knew it was
think-
going to end like this.
We're being honest with each other. If we didn't have those people there, we would have died.
You're not wrong.
You
You're
agree?
not wrong. Yeah, I agree.
So what is a few gold for a few lives?
I
say
take
coldly.
umbrage with using men as cannon fodder to protect me from random monsters, but perhaps that sits more easily with you as Lord.
You would rather
You're used to,
yourself die?
No, but despite what you might think of me, I do have some sort of moral inclination. I appreciate that my life matters more to me, but does it really matter more than theirs in the grand scheme of things? I
Yes.
shrug.
You're a wizard who can do magical things to help more people than they ever could.
And
I
you're a
would say
lord,
it-
and so our lives matter more than theirs, and so
No, I would even say your life, in theory, matters more than even mine. You can do real good out there, Arrakis.
well, a toast to that, I think I say as I take my water skin out and take a swig. To the ones who didn't make it, and I pour a bit of water out nail onto the ground.
Bad luck to pour water out for the dead. They won't mind. They want booze.
We don't have
Yeah.
any.
Can't always get what you want, though, Neil, can you?
Can't get what you want. They wanted to live.
That's true.
So look where they are.
Yeah. Listen, people want to drink all sorts of different things. It's just not the way it is. Let's talk about the goblins then. Maybe we should go during the day, since they're going to be weaker during the day and we're going to be stronger in a fight. I mean, I'll be weaker, but everyone else will be stronger. I plan to intimidate the goblins on my arrival.
Do we even need to? Aren't they? Don't they work for Lady Zara on them?
I'm not going to cast any spells at them, but I intend to project an aura of intimidation. I suggest that we all do the same. Goblins do not think like humans or elves. They're base creatures ruled by fear and greed, lust.
Maybe we should get some goblins as our next followers then, huh?
Well, they're also smell incredibly badly and are incredibly untrustworthy, so I'm not sure they'd make the best followers. Although Verasi certainly made some use of them.
While we're on this conversation, I agree with you. Let's go during the day. But what are we going to do for the future about the follower situation? On one hand, they do cost us money.
Problem that we could wait for the future. Let's just deal with the goblins right now. Says
Yeah,
the
but
gnome
we're not
with you.
even near the goblins, gnome.
This conversation doesn't include you, Clubby.
Okay, don't be mean to the gnome, Arrakis.
I'm not being mean, it's a statement of fact.
I know it doesn't include me, but you're not picking up any followers right now. Can't we leave it till a time when it's a more pressing issue?
But we're currently walking. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah, we're just walking. If it's a pressing issue, then it's going to be an issue where we have to make a quick decision.
None of my business.
You're our
Right.
follower right now.
I'll just come up with a song about how the moment these people died, you started talking about how to replace them without a care in the world.
I shrug it.
I
August.
kind of shrug at that. Yeah. I don't,
I mean, like,
well, I'm just trying to figure out in the future, like, if are we wanting to be a group of who has followers, or
listen,
it saved our lives. These are great men, and
I enjoyed Melvin. I liked Melvin and the other one that pushed the cart. I'm on board with the cart. Maybe we could get ourselves a carriage one day or something like that. But I think those guys playing at being soldiers with their little shields and their leather armor, they weren't soldiers. They were, cannon fodder. To coin a phrase that I've never heard before, nor does it make any sense to me.
I nod. So we're 4 people. I kind of shrug. I'm not sure. We needed these people to get through the past. We're gonna need people in the future.
I'm just saying, like, random peasants are cheaper than soldiers. I mean, if you're literally just wanting to bring men with you to take attacks from monsters, then just get some peasants. They don't need to have a sword. They don't need to have a shield.
I would prefer if they didn't die. That obviously puts us in a bad situation, like we're in now.
I think the quality of soldiers in these parts is too low to be bringing with us on the kind of journeys that we're getting involved in now. You know,
I nod.
we're on the edges of the empire here. We're growing in status. I don't think our life's going to get any safer going forward.
Okay. Only take good quality soldiers or people to man our carts and our peasants.
Yeah. I say to Clubby, we should make camp about 2 or 3 hours out from the goblins so that we can make it there in the morning.
Oakley dokley. And she will help guide you to about 2 to 3 hours out, where you can find a nice spot by the river.
I will now have someone carry our flag now that we're here. Just in case the goblins are spying on us, I want them to know who we are.
Excellent. All right. Well, we can settle down to sleep for the night in the beautiful forest, in the beautiful valley next to the goblin camp.
August doesn't sleep. I hold my watch.
You don't sleep at all this night?
Maybe like sporadically, but I don't think he'd be able to get a full night's rest.
Okay. All right. Well, the day passes. The night passes. The next day arrives. Nick, will
Okay.
you roll me a D100?
Yeah, but we're only a few hours out from the goblins here now.
Yeah.
53.
During the night, I'll say a prayer to Alumbra. Just basically praying that like those people who were in our camp, Melvin, and the others, have a easy passing and maybe a better next life.
Well, that's very nice of you. It's a very sweet prayer to the God of Souls.
I'll give you a nice wisdom check just in case. Oh, you roll it.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
just in
That's
case.
an excellent prayer. I take it, Growl, you always try and do your transformation at the end of the day to burn healing and
I was assuming this was still the same day.
there was the day of the spiders, then there was another day through the mountains, and then you rested that night.
Oh
so,
fuck! I would have
That's why I'm
participated in the
bringing-
roleplay if I knew that I was in humanoid form. My bad.
All right. Well, you can
Well, I guess I was just silent.
do a little healing if you want.
Yeah, I'll roll 3 shapeshift healings.
Mhm.
I tell Arrakis in the morning, Falumber heard me.
Is that right?
Oh, for sure. When I said my prayer of the moon, it casted a light right onto me. You should have seen it.
I'm more in tune with the
Where's
moon
my-
than you can imagine.
Oh.
I don't know that I see her blessing on you, I say, as I kind of observe you from different angles. You seem much the same as you did yesterday. Perhaps you should keep praying.
Am I the same, Neil?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying any attention. What'd you
Oh
say?
my god.
I tell him that
You
he's
didn't
not
hear
actually-
me.
That's a first.
You didn't hear me tell him about the moon? The moon, what do you call it? Moonlight?
Nope.
The
I didn't hear
moonlight
any of that.
shined right onto me during my prayer, and I was kind of telling him, me and Falumbra, we're like this. Like this now.
Hmm.
But I'm in tune with Fulham, aren't I, Neil? That's why I get better vision in moonlight, right?
Are you telling me that people have varying religious beliefs and are going to argue about which one's right and wrong?
Yeah. No.
My God. Never happened. So unrealistic. Well, it's the next day.
Okay.
And there's this
Yeah.
creek, there a river. It leads right up to a goblin encampment.
I will walk for an hour and then I'll stop.
I
Yeah.
beg like a panhandler for healing for me and Arrakis. Are there any berries here?
Yes, there are berries. We can start getting good berries again.
Oh, fantastic.
Bro, could
Good
you give
question.
Arrakis a bit of healing?
Yeah, I can do that.
Big money, big money, big money.
That
big
would
money.
make me very happy.
Oh.
Here's a little D8 for you. A little 6,
Little
6,
six.
8.
I'll take
That's
a
not
big
bad.
6. I'll take a
You
big
can survive a
6.
spider now.
Yes. Okay. Once we're about an hour and a half away from the goblin camp, Neil. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will cast Phantom Steed.
For me?
Ooh.
No,
Thank you.
for me.
Oh, come on.
So I am now on a smoke-colored, insubstantially walking horse that freaks out animals. normal
My eyes
animals.
go wide. Is that Schnickelfritz the second? Did you bring him back?
It's his ghost. He
Oh
serves
my
me now.
god. I go to
Um,
touch the horse. Does it does it neigh?
Not even.
Oh my god.
No, it is a
Oh.
quasi-real horse-like creature. It's like American cheese. That's how much of a horse it is.
I believe that it's Schnickelfritz's soul.
I know that goblins aren't normal monsters, and so they're not like innately scared by this. But I'm assuming that it's at least somewhat intimidating as a thing.
If
Yeah.
it's a magical beast showing up. If you're not able to deal with magic, it should be a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, and then I walk for another hour. We're now like half an hour away from the goblin camp. I'm going to cast Cantrip, which will last 5 hours as well. And I want the cantrip to kind of like make me look like I'm kind of like shadowy, as well as kind of like project my voice in kind of an unsettling way.
So minor are these effects that they have severe limitations. Great. Why don't we do the goblin camp when we come back from our break? And we'll see you then.
You're back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Outcasts. Our party is approaching the goblin
I say
encampment.
to my party, I say, listen, I know we're all nice people here, But like I said, these goblins, they work through fear and they respect strength. So don't show weakness. If any of them get too close to you, shove them away. Maintain an aura of strength and power. I'm the
What if
leader
a bugbear
here.
comes?
I'm
I'm
a powerful wizard.
I'll be in orc form for this
Sure.
to show strength.
Yeah, I've still
You
got
said bear
that
form?
axe and cloak if you want it.
He said orc form originally.
Orc form.
Orc
Okay.
form.
Excellent.
I'm a powerful wizard. You guys are my bodyguards. I'm here on orders of Magistrate Zera. That's the story, okay?
Got it. Yeah, that's the story.
Yeah, that's the story.
Let
Bobby,
me do my
Don't
thing, August.
talk,
Yes. What?
please.
Nope.
In the
Okay.
encampment, don't talk unless he asks you to.
Well, you're gonna need me.
Why?
Well, none of you speak Goblin, right?
Oh my god!
I can
you
speak.
All
I can speak to the goblins.
Oh, well then I'll just shut up.
right, good. I attach the little bag, or I give the bag with the lightstone to Stacy,
Okay.
and I give her a little speech about, loyalty, and I heavily imply, in probably a bit of a weird way, that like, you owes me a life debt, okay? I'm owed. How does she react?
You make it clear that she owes you her life.
Yeah.
And she will bow her head and drop to a knee and say,
That's what I like.
you know, my life is yours, master. Do with it as you see fit.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I let her know, and you know what, Stacy? I'd do it again. And again, and again, and again. Boom.
Okay.
You on.
Boom.
Thank God, I don't gotta pay for it anymore.
We approach. Oh, you still have to pay for her upkeep.
Her upkeep, not her
Yeah.
fucking. I don't have to go back to her family and pay them.
That's true.
You're not getting out of any of your financial obligations.
I've already paid them. I paid them whatever they wanted, but they're not gonna be coming
Sure.
back to me in the future.
Yeah. You make your way to the Goblin Village, and it's a sorry sight. You know, this has been a beautiful little valley. It's been nice. The music's been nice, but this Goblin farm is gross. You can smell it before you can see it. It's cloistered in and amongst these trees, and there's the smell of just like unwashed pigsties that emanates from this place, and there's the buzzing of flies. And as you approach, you can see pigsty after pigsty and these like dirty goblin huts with these thick mud brick walls and thatched roofs, and you know, they don't seem to have any windows on them whatsoever, and they've got these doors with like thick mud draped around the outside. And there is a goblin scout who I'm pretty sure is going to see you before you see them. Yeah, because that's what they do. They scout. It's daytime. Their job is to keep an eye out in the bright, blinding light. And as the party kind of gets up near the sties, you hear the ringing of a bell, of a brass bell going dong, dong, dong. And soon, doors in this village, maybe 60 huts all told, will open up, and goblins will poke their little eyes out in their
Oh my God.
rotting, mottled clothing.
Are there children goblins too?
Not that are looking out at you.
Thank God.
Is there an obvious, like, bigger building where their leader would be?
The village is in and amongst some trees, so it's hard to tell what the extent of it is. There are huts of various sizes, but there's not like one dominant master hut that is clearly in charge of everything. Although, you know, you've only entered the outskirts. There may be more beyond what you can see.
The first sort of, like, scout goblin that is in front of us, yeah?
Yeah, you didn't see him or her.
Well,
You
no,
just
it's
heard
like
the bell ringing.
The first one
Yeah.
that ends up in front of my phantom steed, then. Mm-hmm. I point my staff at it, and I say, "You cur! Take me to your leader." And I'm assuming he doesn't understand.
the door immediately shuts again, and then come the sound of flapping feet as large webbed goblin toes move quickly through the moist grass of the early day, and spears and shields come out, and a patrol of 12 goblin warriors steps before you, mismatched armor, little red circles painted round their shields, greenish skin, pointed ears, floppy red caps, rotting cloth.
Pathetic.
Well, maybe pathetic, but there's 15 here, and there could easily be 100 more behind them that are taking longer to gather.
Yeah.
I'll kill 1,000 goblins.
I say to
good.
the gnome, tell them we want to speak to their leader. We're here on behalf of the Empire, Magistrate Zera.
Okay.
In an
She will-
authoritative voice, gnome.
And then she'll point to Arrakis and be like, Makalop! And they'll see Arrakis on the Phantom Steed with the weird, clearly magical effects around him. They'll see the banner of Magistrate Zera, and the goblins will part, and 3 of them will form like a processing group that will lead you deeper into the encampment. Now, before we get any deeper into this encampment, if you go in, you will be in the middle of the goblin camp. And if there's, 100 warriors here, you will be surrounded by 100 goblins. If you go into this...
We have to rely on the intimidation factor. There's the only way to do this. We can't.
We're not
fight-
afraid of your
we can't fight
goblins,
them.
Neil.
Yeah, like, we have to just maintain an aura of, like, we don't care about you. We're stronger.
This
than
is
you.
a
You're scared of us.
15th level wizard who can fireball them.
Exactly.
Okay. The party goes into the goblin village surrounded by huts in the depths of the trees that keep everything nice and dim even during the day, at least shadowy and shady. There is a large pigsty made up of old oak branches that form the boundaries of the sty, and just kind of a dirty, filthy mix in between. And there's a gate on one end, the gate that you're approaching. And the gate is sort of opened, and on the opposite end, inside the pigsty, but on a raised dais, is a little goblin throne. It's a little bit small for a person, but it's large for a goblin. And seated upon the goblin throne, maybe they've just rushed there, maybe they were there all night. Maybe they moved there as soon as the bells were heard, but they're already in place by the time you arrive. Is this voluptuous, heavy set goblin woman who's sitting there, kind of like the sides of her just rolling off of the armrests of the chair. Everything about her sags to the ground in this like resplendent sign of indulgence and leader of these people. But
She hot?
fucking banger, dude. But the audience
Hell
room
yeah.
is the pigsty before her.
I remove my note from Magistrate Zera, and I reach down from my horse and hand it to my orc warrior, and then motion with my head towards the goblin leader. I give the message to Grau, who is in orc form, and motion towards the goblin leader.
He stands there.
He takes the message and hands it over very menacingly and intimidatingly.
As this is
The whole-
happening,
Gives a nod.
Neil, I'm going to start to cast a spell, and I'm hoping that this. I will lose the spell if I get immediately attacked. But I reach into my bag and I pull out a pinch of soot and a few grains of salt that I hold in my hand, and then I kind of smear it across my face like this. So there's a big black mark down my face. And I'm now realizing that comprehend languages doesn't allow me to speak Goblin. Sadly, it only allows me to understand. But I want to understand what the Queen Goblin is saying.
Yeah, she sits there as the orc sloshes through the pigsty and hands the note to one of the soldiers in front, one of the guards in front, who will take it and move it up the dais to where the queen is. She'll
No way
read
this
the
goblin
note.
can read.
She squints her eyes at the markings
Do you
and
recognize
then
those
hands it
sigil
back to
marks?
the soldier, who will run it back across the pigsty to the orc and hand it back to the orc, who can then hand it back to the mage. And the The mottled, rotting, wart-ridden goblin queen will say in a croaky voice, "All right, emissaries of Magistrate Zera, what is it that you want from me? What is it that you want from my peoples?"
I say to the gnome, translate my words. And remember, I'm saying this
Oakley,
in my
Oakley.
scary, cantripped, shadowy voice as my ethereal horse and like wisps of shadow are like coming off me. And I say, we are here on behalf of Zera to harvest the lodestones and bring them back to her for our research.
The gnome will translate in her high-pitched, kind of squeaky, cheerful voice. And the goblin queen will say, "We have no more of these stones.
Oh my God,
They've
she's
been
lying.
taken by the last group that was sent, the last 2 groups that were sent here this year. Why is it that Magistrate Zera taxes us again and again and again when we've given her all? Does her word mean nothing?"
Raoul looks around. Well, guys, we tried our best.
Well, you don't understand. She's not speaking English, or is she speaking
She's
English?
speaking in common. No,
yeah, I
in
don't-
goblin.
I don't
she is.
understand her.
Goblin.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, so I don't
it's
need that to
Goblin.
translate.
Goblin? Okay.
Yes.
I say,
Never mind.
I know nothing of these previous taxes. Magistrate Zera would not be requesting lodestones if they'd arrived.
The gnome will translate once again.
There's no need to translate, I say to the gnome. Or I kind of kick at her.
The goblin's speaking in goblin.
Oh, it's you. I thought
Goblin.
you
No,
just said
it's in Goblin.
I
Okay.
No,
botched it.
they're speaking
Okay.
Goblin.
You're speaking in Goblin. You're understanding the Goblin,
Yes, yes,
so you're
okay,
able
so
to
this-
speak.
so the gnome translates for me.
The
Fine.
gnome translates. And this is where Arrakis needs to make me... You're going to make me a charisma check. You're going to get +2 for the cantrip. I'm sorry, +1 for the cantrip, +3 for the steed, +2 for the banner, and +2 for the entourage. So what was that? 1,
9?
3, and 4. Is that 8?
I think
think it's 8.
8. Yeah,
8?
so it's
Charisma check at +8.
should be not a problem. Pass.
Barely passed.
Yeah, but passed nonetheless.
That's nonetheless.
She eyes the entourage before her, and will turn to one of the nearby goblins and say, "Get what we've gotten. Take them to the mines where we store them. Get rid of them quickly."
A wise choice, I say.
Wise choice, chimes in the goblin.
For the gnome?
And the gnome, yes, thank you. And with that, they will take you towards the far end of the encampment, where there is a mine built into the edge of the mountains, maybe 2 miles off of the encampment. There's a little trail.
Yeah.
And sure enough, within this mine, there's a small chamber where they store all the lodestones that they pile up, and you get handed a bag. The bag is not huge. The bag is maybe the size of this trash can.
That's it?
I
Yep.
turn my nose up at the bag and I say, "Where are the rest?" And I kick the gnome, or motion to the gnome to translate.
Right.
What are they mining here? I look around. Do I see any?
Presumably lodestones, right? I don't know.
That's what you'd think, but
The gnome will talk. We'll translate, and the goblin will say, "Oh, we gave all the other ones away to the last group."
This last group, did they have? I assuming she translates. Did they have letters as well from the magistrate?
They were from the magistrate. Of course, they're from the magistrate.
Are you sure? You saw a sigil.
They had the flag and everything. The gnome is
flag
having to
means
translate because
nothing.
comprehend languages is
Yeah,
worn
yeah.
off.
Well, it only works on one goblin anyway. It doesn't work on. It's not like you understand goblin. It's like you understand that goblin.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anyone
Marcus,
could have
ask
a
them what they
flag.
mine here.
There's more in the mine, right? You can just get more.
Of course. Come back in 3 months and we'll have plenty more.
This is not good enough.
I like walk forward a little bit past the goblin. Did you do anything?
Nope, not really.
Okay,
Mines
I'm
are
gonna pull.
small. They're awkward. You are all having to hunch if you go inside of them because they're like heighted. They're sized for goblin heights.
I'm gonna pull up my lightstone and just shine it so I can see, what do I see in the mine?
Just a tunnel that heads back and slightly downward, ever so slightly.
Okay. There's not any like bits of silver, gold, or like any gems, or I assume not. Yeah.
No, but this is the mouth of the mine. You know, if there was anything valuable here, it would have been taken long ago. Who knows what they pull out of this earth?
Ignoring the goblins, I say to my party in common that, well, looks like we've got a couple of choices here. We could stick around and mine some more. We could try and threaten them and see if they've got any in reserve, or perhaps we could find information on these previous groups. Likely that they traveled a similar path to us. Maybe we can find them. I'm sure whoever killed them is probably giant wasps or giant spiders or whatever. We might be able to find their lodestones.
Maybe walk into the mine a little bit, and this pathetic goblin will probably find more. This is a mine, after all. I'm sure that they're not only getting lodestones here. It doesn't seem like that's what they're primarily mining. I'm assuming they don't want us to know what they're getting out of here.
Well, let's check it then. Yeah. I start to walk forward.
Walk forward past the
height of the mine is, you know,
too small for your
4.5,
seed.
maybe 5 feet tall. So if you want to go in there, you're going to have to like hunch
send the note.
like this and sort of, yeah.
Send the note.
The gnome can't go
Lightstone.
alone.
Why not?
I assume that the goblins are going to be mad.
There's no. Is there sounds of mining coming from him within the mine?
No, it's daytime. You know, all the people are asleep. You woke
Does
them
it
up.
look like it's in active use though? Like it looks like at night
Definitely.
they will be mining here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's in active use.
Well, you're welcome to crouch in there, August, but it's too small for me.
I'll send the gnome. Go find out what they're mining in there.
I could. I
yes,
could
Grau.
shapeshift.
Wow, you go as well.
That's wise.
Yeah.
I'm just the scout to bring you here. I'm not going in a
But
goblin
like,
mine by
aren't they
myself.
gonna be suspicious if it's suddenly 2 gnomes instead of 1?
I don't think we care what goblins think. Who'd believe that?
Yeah. Magic.
Right.
Yes.
I find a corner where I'm unwatched to turn into a gnome.
All right. And you go in. You can walk through the mine. It's empty at this point in time. You're going to have to bring some sort of light source with you to see anything.
They got a lightstone.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you can stroll through the mines for a little while. They head back for a bit, and then there's like a ladder because the mine just drops straight down, and there's some buckets with some ropes and some pulleys over here. It's all kind of empty, and you could go down the ladder if you want to descend 100 feet or so, 30 meters or so into the ground.
Mhm.
Yep. You head down into the mines.
Be careful.
Now, Grau, now that you're separated from the rest of the party and alone, what do you know? What does Grau know about mining operations? What does Grau know about the things that
Oh,
happen?
Grau doesn't know fucking shit, Neil.
What the gnome's there for.
He has no idea what the fuck this even is. He's never seen a mine before in his life. He doesn't know what that is.
Excellent.
That's a good point.
It's like a big cave, I guess. He's assuming it's some kind of cave.
It's an ultra cave, essentially.
Yeah.
Why don't you make me both an intelligence and a wisdom check and pass them both, please?
I'll get both of those ready for you right away.
7 hints is a tough one.
So here's intelligence.
Good.
That's a huge miss. Do you
Wisdom?
even want
I
the other
do.
one?
I do want the wisdom willpower check.
All right.
Oh.
Well, that's a fat 2 for
All right,
you.
Grau. You explore the mines. This cave is big. There's the signs of active creation of the cave, making it larger and larger. There's discarded tools lying around where people must have been using them and then just left them here at the end of the day. And there's a bunch of rocks everywhere. And there's...
What about the gnome?
the gnome's not going.
Yeah,
She's
they
chilling.
went. No, hold on.
No, we're going to
the
get.
gnome.
I thought the plan was we.
The gnome would
She
have went
said
with
that
them.
she was only hired to lead you here. She doesn't want to go into the cave by herself. That's not part of the job.
Well, that's why we brought Grau with her.
Well, I don't want to go.
You
Not
have
part
to
of my
go
job.
with. You have to go with Grau.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, then we wouldn't send Grau in alone.
No.
To be quite honest.
I think we still would.
No.
That's why I said, Grau, you're here alone and by yourself,
Yeah.
and everyone's like,
Did
Yeah.
you say by yourself and alone? I thought that he
did
went
say
with
that.
the stupid ass.
He
No.
did kind of say that.
Okay. Well, if you would
Listen,
go, if you
Grau
would go
can
by
turn around
yourself, then
whenever he
go.
wants. If Grau gets killed, it's his own fault. You know, he
He's
can
a
turn
big
around.
orc. He can-
Yeah, he's
yeah.
a big gnome.
He's a. Yeah. Sure.
it's a weird goblin-made cave. It does have a fork, but you can see that some crap has been piled up to, disuse the left path, and the right path continues. And you can walk around for about half an hour before you reach the end of it and turn back and head back out of the mine.
Yep.
Yep.
I come back up the ladder.
What'd you see?
There was a bunch of rocks,
Like the rocks they gave us?
and I mean, maybe.
You described the color?
Can I, Neil?
Yeah. Go ahead and describe any rock colors you want.
Yeah, so there was some black ones and some gray ones. Oh, I think one of them was brown.
They're holding out on us. They've got all sorts
Yeah,
down
some
there.
of them were
Is the
red, I think.
oh red?
Maybe.
Is the little goblin still here, Neil?
Yep.
No,
Hanging
ask
out.
the goblin what they're mining for.
She'll ask, the goblin will quark back a reply, and the gnome will say, he says they're pulling out iron from underneath,
That seems.
and that there just happens to be some lodestones intermixed, and that the magistrate wants the lodestones. And he also asks why you're asking so many questions instead of just taking the tribute and doing like you're told. Look, these are his words. Don't punish me. I'm just the translator.
Because it's not enough, I say.
Not enough. Ask him where the other adventurers
Okay.
went.
We'll ask the queen or whatever. Let's go
All right.
back.
We can get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's go back
You
to
can
the
head back
Goblin Queen.
to the pigsty where the goblin queen is seated on the throne. And now that it's been a little bit longer, a couple hours, there's a lot more goblins here. There's maybe 40 or 50 with spears and shields that are kind of gathered around the pigsty area where you enter.
How
to
big is the pigsty?
20 feet across, 40 feet long, with her at one end and an entrance at the other end.
So a scare spell would pretty much hit just dozens of goblins right now.
Well, the goblins are on the edge of the sty, kind of
Okay.
creating a big open space where anyone who's in a meeting. So,
All right, I walk through. My horse is still here. It lasted 5 hours, Neil. So I think
and it's still here.
Yeah, it's still
I mean,
here.
I imagine you took it to the edge of the mine and then.
Yeah.
Rode it
So I go
back.
back into the center, and I come down off my horse, and I go to the bag of lodestones that she's given us. And I look at them. How many are we? How big are the lodestones?
Each lodestone is somewhere between the size of this D20 and this D20.
So there's a lot then.
That's a lot. It's quite a few.
Like how many? Well, like hundreds, right?
100, 200, something like that.
After I finish looking through them, I motion for the gnome clubby to come with me, and I go up to the Goblin Queen and I say, "These previous 2 shipments, what evidence did you see that they were belonging to Magistrate Zera? Same letter, same flag."
The Goblin Queen does her raspy, croaky voice with lots of sloshing sounds in it, and the gnome will translate back. Well, she says that who here would ever cut lodestones in the name of Magistrate Zera if they weren't from Magistrate Zera, and they had a flag, just like we do, and that's kind of how things go. Someone shows up in Magistrate Zera, and they say they're from her, and they have her flag, and I don't know.
And how much
That's
did they
what she
take
said.
with them? More than this? I say, motioning towards the lodestones.
Yeah, the first group took something about 10 times that size, and the second group took something about that size, because all the other ones had been given away, and now we're getting the same size.
I say to the gnome, we need to find that first group. Does she know where they went? Which path they took? Through the mountains?
She'll respond back. She'll wait to get her answer. And she'll say, well, the first group, according to the goblin lady here, the first group was 20 men, and they came into the village maybe 6 months ago, and then left. And she doesn't know which way they went. They just went down the valley. And the second group was about the same size. Do you want me to ask for clarification? She said about the same size.
No, I don't care about the second group. The first group, we need to know. Gnome, is there more than one? There's 2 paths through the mountain, right? Only 2?
Well, 2 that I know. Well, there's probably a whole bunch. Right? You can just climb a mountain wherever you want.
Find
We
out
went
if
through
she
the one
knows
that I knew
anything
that was
about
you.
the path they took, or if they had a guide with them.
Okay. The gnome will translate and then get the answer back and be like, no. She says that it's none of her concern once the stones are out of her hands. But she said it in kind of a rude way.
We should get out of here, Arrakis. You're just angering them.
Fine. I motion to August to grab the lodestones, or I pick
I grab
them up and
the-
I hand them to him, and I get back.
I
on
take
my
the bag.
horse.
I put it in my bag.
As I go to leave, I get back on the horse and I say to the goblin, it can't understand. Maybe the gnome will translate. Maybe it won't. I say, this shipment is not sufficient. We expect more next time. And I will turn the horse around and go to leave the village.
Excellent. The goblins will walk you out and leave you at the edge of the village. And soon the smells of rotting pigsties and goblin refuse leave your nose, and you can smell the clean, fresh air of the beautiful valley once more.
I don't know exactly what lodestones do, but I find it highly unlikely that the goblins would have use for lodestones themselves. Is that right? Like, there wouldn't be a plot here to steal the lodestones for themselves, because they'd have to be a wizard, right, to make use of it.
Probably, or an engineer, and they'd also have to risk the wrath
Wrath of Magistrate Zara. Yeah, I don't think there's a conspiracy here.
Yeah. Okay,
So what
well-
is going on then? Because this is where you weren't necessarily informed about all this, were you?
No. Well, no, I think we knew that there was previous expeditions. We heard that, maybe not from
We'd
Zara,
heard
but
that.
from Arkveld, I think.
I think it's just a perilous journey, and
Yeah.
these losers didn't make it back.
They're probably dead in the mountains somewhere, right?
Yeah, they're probably dead, and we just need to go quickly before the spiders
Would
are
we have
hungry.
passed them on the way here?
Possible.
Because that's what there might be more than one path, right? Well, we know there's at least two paths. I think that we should at least go back through the other path. What do you think, mate?
We need to go through the other path because, like, we don't have a horse anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck the cart. It's easier. We're
The
not
cart
gonna
has
die.
all your food in it.
Yeah, well, we don't need food for this many people,
Yeah,
right?
we must be running low on
No,
food
but you'll
now
still
anyway.
need food for, 3 days through the mountains and then, 7 days back to Artveld. You still need 10 days worth of food. That's 20 pounds worth of food each.
We can put that in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
20 times 5?
100 pounds.
Well, 20 times 4.5?
And between good berries as well, I think we can manage it.
We can get some good berries here. They last a meal. Yeah,
I do
we'll be
feel
fine.
like the secret reward here is finding the first shipment, though.
I agree, but if the mountains are anything like they were on the way in, we die.
I wonder if Grau, perhaps some of the birds in the mountains may have seen 20 men be killed somewhere.
That's a good idea.
I could try. Wait, I'm in gnome form. I could try asking them, but well, it's a pretty stupid.
That's true.
We'll
But
try
20 dead men? That's something
You
I
could
might
ask.
notice.
Maybe there's like
20 dead men 6
a
months
vulture.
ago?
A vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if there's 20 dead men, though, their corpses will still be there, right? I mean, probably.
They'll be
yeah,
eaten up,
eaten, but
no?
there'll still be skeletons and stuff. Like, I feel like animals would know about that.
We can try.
Anyway, it's
Are we
worth-
out of the
it's worth
goblin
it.
encampment?
It's worth a try anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a try. I have to prep the spell.
Yeah, we'll do it
but
the next day. We'll get out of the goblin encampment. We'll stay a night. We'll eat more good berries.
Great. Okay. You're going to cast your spell the next day. We'll just skip ahead to the next day.
Can we get HP?
Actually, someone roll me a
100?
Nick, roll me D100.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Nick.
It's always going to be me, but don't worry, I roll low, so we're going to be fine.
That's how I get us out of encounters. Is I have you roll the encounter
there you
check.
There you go. I literally can't roll over 20.
All right. Next day,
Can I eat good berries
No.
and restore my HP?
you get 2d4 good berries this day. If he had memorized the spell, did he? Grau, did you memorize good berries?
If it's like a walking day through the woods, then
Walking
yeah,
day through
where
the
I'm picking
Gentle
berries. Yeah.
Valley. Perfect. 4 good berries for you.
I eat 2. I give 2 to Arrakis.
Yeah, and Neil, have I healed 1 HP? Like, we didn't do anything yesterday.
No, you've been traveling. You're not getting any rest.
Okay.
All right. So the next day, we're in the peaceful valley, but we're working on a puzzle. Who are these other groups? Where do they come from? Well, we kind of know what that is. Where are they now? What happened to them?
Yeah. That's what we want to know.
And that's why we're going to ask a vulture, because they're going to be like, oh, I had the biggest feast. It was 20 men.
6
yeah,
months ago.
6 months ago.
A vulture would be perfect. Because a vulture would probably be, if there was 20 dead men and there was one vulture, he'd probably keep going back there for weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but there's never just one vulture.
Yeah.
Vultures actually only have 1 egg per breeding cycle. There's really not a lot of them.
Yeah, but if there's a kill, vultures from all around will come to it.
That's true.
Yeah, when I was just in California, there were there's baby seal breeding season, and the ones that didn't make it would attract all the vultures, and you'd see like 6 of them perching in trees, watching the dead baby seals on the beach, waiting for the parents to leave them alone so they could rip them to shreds.
Oh my God.
It's pretty brutal.
It's kind of
If we can't find a vulture, we could try and kill an animal and leave it and wait for vultures to come and get it, and then speak to them. Because I do think a vulture's a good call. It's like, that's probably the best animal to ask.
Yep, let's see if we can find something.
Like a sheep or something? Pig?
There aren't wild sheep or pigs cruising around in here, but you could kill something, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's
take
kill
speak
a
with
couple of
dead,
things.
too.
Yeah. Expend.
I'll go hunt something down as a bear.
Perfect. That's someone.
Oh, can I get some shapeshift HP back, actually?
Yeah.
Because it's like next day.
Sure. I think you'll just get to full at this point then.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're only
Alright.
down 3 and you just do 3 shapeshifts in.
Yeah. Okay.
So between
Yeah, I'll go.
all of you, you can find
Yeah.
some small thing to kill. We don't need to roll the dice on this. I imagine with your combined efforts.
Yeah.
Seeing how I'm like a bear. Yeah.
You're a bear.
Okay.
There's arrows,
Yeah.
Great.
And I think we want to like lie in camp near the dead creatures. Like we'll keep adding to this as like the corpses of things that we find over the days. I think we want to attract some vultures and actually maybe trap one with sleep, or maybe Crow doesn't even need to do that. Maybe he can just go up and speak to them.
It only takes 4 hours of having a dead creature laying out in the fields before a carrion feaster arrives.
Fantastic. All right, well, now's your chance, Crow. I guess you can just talk. We don't need to sleep it. We can probably just talk to it from distance.
Yeah.
Yes. Speak with animals, which is a great spell, and you guys are using extremely well. Works on an animal within 30 feet of you. Perfect. So, priest, druid, this is you.
Yep. Hey. Hello?
Ah!
Hello.
Ah!
Hey, what's up?
Ah!
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. I wanted to ask you a question.
Now, for this spell, the material component is a little bit of food that they would want. So I imagine that you're near the dead thing that it's looking for, and so it'll kind of squawk out at you. Sharing the kill. Share the kill. Share the kill.
You want some? Yeah. Come here.
Yeah, and then it'll hop
Throw
forward,
it on
and then it'll kind of like walk a little bit and start to rip the flesh off the leg of the rabbit. Mmm, delicious.
Like that?
Mm.
Right? It's good. Yeah. Hey, do you remember like people like these guys or like me or like humans
I
or
hold the
something
flag
coming
up.
through?
Mm-hmm.
And I point to the flag as well. Have you ever seen anything like this?
The bird will cock its head to the side. Floppy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah?
Floppy thing. Lots of floppy thing.
Oh, lots of them.
Yep.
Have you ever eaten kill when a flappy thing was around?
No.
No?
No.
Never.
No. Floppy things drive away. Danger! Leave! Come
Right?
back when safe!
Yeah. You've never any kill that looked like us or like these guys, or maybe I point to Schnickelfritz, maybe like this
Schnickelfritz is
guy.
dead.
Schnickelfritz is so
Right.
dead.
Oh, I don't point to Schnickelfritz.
Bird thinks. Oh, no!
Okay. How often do the flappy things do the flappy things come through here a lot?
Nope.
Only sometimes, right?
Very rare. Only in towns.
Very rare.
Only in settlements.
Not around here on this path anywhere around.
Nope.
It's a shame. Okay. Well, my friend, enjoy your kill.
Share the kill. And then it kind of
yeah.
it nudges the food in your direction.
I slide it over with my feet.
It
for him to
nudges
have
the
it all.
nose back. It noses the food back towards you a little bit and then rips
Oh,
some. Share the
he wants me
kill.
to have it. Oh, I don't think I should. It's not really. I used to eat stuff like this.
Big and
It's
strong.
pretty
Share the
good.
kill. Big and strong.
Yeah. No, it is. It's pretty good, but like, have you ever had a meat pie, bro?
What's meat pie?
Oh, it's like the humans make it. They like cook the food in like a pastry, and it's like really.
No.
No, it's.
Gross. Gross. Oh, and then it'll, happily go about munching on the food.
What did it say, Gra?
That he knows nothing. He's never seen anything like us. He sees flags come through very rarely, but like only in like settlements. So he doesn't know of any people that have died around here, and that's kind of
I
it.
guess we keep walking towards the second pass, and we can try again tomorrow.
More difficult of the passes.
Wait, no, where we went was the more difficult, no?
It was the bigger
it was-
pass that
Why
people
would we
could
have
go
taken
through.
the more difficult one?
So I think that they probably went to the first pass and died, the one that we went through, not the pass we're going through, or we're talking about going through now.
We'd have seen 20 dead men if they died the way we went.
I agree.
For
Actually,
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we should go to the second way. I agree.
Yeah.
So this is the route that you took before.
Yeah.
I've drawn it out on the map here. And you went this way because even though you have to go through the hills for 2 more days, it's easier to cross the mountains here. This is the more direct path, but the mountains are harder to cross.
Harder not as in dangerous, but harder as in the terrain is harder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's steeper. So you wouldn't be able to take the cart through this section, or you might not be able to.
Yeah, well, I think that's what we
It'll
do.
be a die roll.
We
So
go
we
that
do.
way and hope that we find them that way. And I just think that it's given this only took a few hours. We killed a rabbit and then we found a vulture. We could try again tomorrow. I think it's probably a good idea
agree.
because there's a chance that
Try closer to
that
the
guy
mountain.
that guy just didn't see them. Yeah.
Now, I do want to say that this cart has your tents on it. It has your cookware, your shovel, your torch, your mess kits, your tinder boxes, your crowbars, all the swords and shields and
I have
gear.
100 pounds of food into the bag of holding.
All right, but we're abandoning the cart and
No,
all
we're
of your
gonna bring
travel,
it.
all your adventuring.
We're gonna
We
bring
don't
it
need to
and
bring
then-
everything. We're going to keep the cart until we don't need to. But we've clearly got well more stuff than we need because we left with a party of about 12 people and now there's like 5 of us. So
If the cart can't make it through this pass, the cart is gone. But we're gonna try and bring it.
yeah.
Great. Okay, through the mountains we go.
Growl, will you take stone shape?
Yeah, I
If
can
you do that, it might be able to get us this cart through.
That's true. Good idea.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to need. You all know exactly.
Let me do
what
it,
I
let me
need
do it.
here. All right, bud. Give me the
There you
D100.
go. Right down the middle.
Big 50.
Huge 50. It's a 50-50.
And since you're doing it, give me another D100.
There you go.
90 feels like quite a lot.
Ooh.
Big roll. Could be good though. It's just an encounter.
Yeah, maybe we encounter the dead body, like the bodies of 20 dead Verasi Empire soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
And Growl, will you roll me a D?
What's it going to be now? A D what?
A D3.
Ooh, no. That doesn't sound good.
This is a 2.
Okay, nice.
No, sorry. That result does not work for me. I need you to roll me a D2.
Gotcha. Well, this one's a 1.
Another one.
And another one.
Excellent. One more die roll here. And then we're going to... Ooh, we are so close to our ending time. We can do this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going to just need a
That was my usual voice.
Arrakis, you haven't rolled anything in a hot minute. Roll me another D100.
Don't worry, I'm getting low on this. 17.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What is wrong with it? Honest to God, it's ridiculous.
Okay. So the mountain pass here is steeper than the other place. There's a lot more having to switch back. You don't actually have to like haul anything or scramble up any rocks. There is sort of a semi-navigate. You're sometimes on a slope. The cart is awkward. It's going to be one of those situations where to get the cart through, it's all hands on deck. You're going to need like one person on each corner to sort of get it up and over these areas. You can't quite lift it because it weighs hundreds and hundreds of pounds with all of the load on it. But you can begin to make it up and over and through this pass.
Oh, I changed my spells a little bit.
Yeah. Everyone make sure you got the spells that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me...
Everything I have is perfect.
So we said I'd get stone shape. Could you use stone shape in combat?
Yes.
It's not... Potentially, right?
You could do an avalanche. In theory.
Yeah.
Make someone slide, in theory.
Or like make like a hole for them to fall into. Where's stone shape? Here it is. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm good.
Thank God we don't have to share that XP with all the followers, am I right, guys?
Absolutely.
True. Fuck those
Yeah,
guys.
Okay. Spells done.
Ooh. All right.
This is all still the same day, right?
You left the goblin camp. The next day,
We did the
or
crime.
maybe that
We did
the
the
next day you
vulture.
did the vulture, and this is later that day, that evening. So you can go down the valley really fast. It's a gentle walk, and it's downhill. I need August to make me a charisma check.
23. Passed it.
Okay. Lucky us.
Nice work.
You are just threatening enough that the things that you encounter are going to remain hidden because they have camouflage skills, and they decide to spare their strength for another day. How
Okay.
unfortunate. That would have been fun. Growl, give me another D100.
You should just let Nick roll these.
Always. Yeah, true.
Oh, mate.
5.
Excellent. Mr. Moon, roll me 2D100.
Ooh. Can I roll one of them now?
Gulp.
Well, I'll have you roll some other. Yeah, go ahead. 1D100 for each of you.
Thank you.
Okay, 91 and 24. Classic Nick.
What?
Whoever rolled So
The odds.
91, please re-roll it.
77. That's my number.
Fucking hell.
Can I try for a 2? What else did I roll, Nick?
You try for a 2.
what-
Just try for a 2.
But it wasn't a 2 on a D100, was it? It was
Like
a
a
No,
2
it
on
was a
a...
D6. It was a D6.
D6?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm calling 2.
Okay,
Woo,
you're
thank
safe.
God.
You're safe. It might be a D5 actually. No, I'm thinking about it.
And Nick, roll me a D2.
Obviously.
Obviously.
The lower of number.
Yeah.
Well, 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 old friend.
Who are you talking to? Me.
I'm talking to my beloved encounter tables.
Oh right, I see. Nice.
Growl? Oh, no, never mind. There it is. All right, party members. Mr. Mooton, roll me a d10 and roll as high as you can possibly roll, dude.
And
Oh my god.
Holy shit, he did it. He legitimately did it.
And now we're
No,
fucked.
Luna. No, rolling high is good.
Oh, it is.
yeah, you said
Roll
roll
yeah.
high.
Surprised. Well, not, yeah, I thought he was
You're
lying. I
not
just think he wanted
surprised.
more monsters, but yeah, it's a surprise.
Yeah. So we are coming through a section of pass over here. The party moving this cart. Where I suppose we're at a section where the pass is a little bit easier, just because it makes the map a little bit easier. And you've been through these mountains before. You're familiar with what resides in these mountains. And as you're making your way through the pass, you spot, eyes tilted towards the skies, scanning the walls, another swarm of giant spiders.
Oh,
But
God.
Lucas
dude.
killed his surprise check. You have a -6 on your surprise check to notice these people when they're when they're hiding
so
themselves.
many
anything
of
other
them.
than a 10 would have been a surprise on the party's part. But Lucas, the madman,
Saved it.
has saved the party, so they are not ambushing you. You will see them before combat is engaged. You'll see them from, a safe distance off, that they're just lurking up there, waiting.
You could shoot him with a bow.
no, I should open with paralyzed so I can get a big.
You're
group
gonna
in here.
fight them.
Well, I did.
You're gonna
They're
start a
around?
battle with
They haven't
them.
seen us yet.
Did we
This seems like a terrible
we
idea.
stone shape our way down?
We've got to go this way though. Oh, that's true. We could.
Yeah, but we could make a path.
Yeah.
What's the AoE of Stone Shape? How much can it affect?
Let me get that for you, boss man. That would be mucho texto. Hold
15,
on.
15 cubic
9
feet.
cubic feet plus 1 per level. 15 cubic feet. That's a lot. You're not gonna be able to make a tunnel with 15 cubic feet.
I can make like a ramp.
You make like
Yeah.
a
With 2
A
cars.
ramp?
Not
you
from
know.
this point to this point. That's too far.
Let me think.
I mean, we've
What if I made 15 cubic feet? Okay. What, let me measure this. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to use any of this. Okay. So 15 feet is all the way to here, huh?
Mhm.
Um. So, no matter what we do, how steep is this hill?
Right here it is.
Yeah, but going down this cliff, I mean.
This cliff is sheer right around here, like a straight down. And this is pretty flat, and then this is slightly sloped.
Slightly sloped. So we could just slide down here, and there's like, we can stand here, right?
You couldn't take the cart down here, though. It would.
Cart, yeah.
It would tumble and spill its contents. Yeah.
Well,
you say that, Neil, but could we not lower the contents one by one? Like, someone goes down first, we throw a rope, and then we work together to get the contents of the cart down to the platform.
Absolutely.
And then we lower the cart.
Yeah, if you don't think that the spiders might attack you when the party's split and the people are down this area and not able to necessarily climb up.
I'm of a mind to wait for the sun to start to set and cast Paralyze on the spiders, and I reckon I can hit 6 of them. And the chances of them passing their save is so low. But yeah, I agree, it's risky. But I mean...
Gnome, what do you think?
Me? I thought you said you didn't value my opinion.
Value it here.
I don't know. We could just go back a ways and wait, and maybe they'll leave. You're not gonna stay here forever. We could let something else go first and get caught in their trap, or wait for something else to come up the other way, or a bigger, scarier monster to come along and scare him off, or we could take a different route. We could abandon the cart and do the climbing thing.
All interesting options, Gnome.
I mean, can't you cast Fireball? Can't you just blow them up? What about Cloud Kill?
You could do that, yeah.
It's a bit too destructive.
We don't want to destroy them, though.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, don't be. They're spiders. They're just dumb beasts.
Can you scare them off, Arrakis?
I could try, but it might trigger them to attack if it doesn't work. I'm not sure how brave they are.
We could...
Spells are
we
effective.
could hop in the cart and ride the cart down.
Smart.
And hope it doesn't crash. And then we get past them really quickly.
Good idea.
Like, I've got a lot of sleep spells and I've got Paralyze. I mean, I feel like we can just... if you can hold the line, so to speak.
You have lots of... Why don't you just put them all to sleep then?
Yeah, I think putting them to sleep's a good idea.
Why didn't you say that, dummy?
Because, well, Paralyze is better than sleep.
Well, then, wave your magic wand.
Yeah, wave your magic wand, wizard.
What's the daylight conditions, Neil?
Late afternoon, but still full daylight.
You said it was the evening, though, no?
Did I?
Yeah, you said it was the evening of the same day, I think you said.
That makes sense.
And it's evening of the same day.
So, looking at spell saves, what kind of lighting conditions are we saying here? I'm going to get the thing open. Are we saying it's weak moonlight? Candlelight slash
not if
starlight?
it's evening. No.
Twilight? Moonlight?
Twilight is... Well, it'll be twilight in a bit. Evening is before the twilight. Twilight's after the sun goes behind the horizon. Our pass is going east-west. The mountain, the sun sets in the west. So it's actually set behind the other mountain range already. So I'll give you evening, or twilight. Mountains do have more shade.
How long would I have to wait until it was like weak moonlight? Slash torchlight.
Are you going to be able to see them under those lighting conditions?
I can see in moonlight, yeah. So I think what I want to wait for, technically, is until I feel like my vision's starting to fade. Then I think that's the right time to attack, because that's when it should be moonlight. I've got perfect vision, they won't. They'll have -2 on their saves. Should work.
45 minutes?
Yeah, okay. So I think let's back up a little bit. Let's wait 45 minutes and then come back.
Yep.
Yeah. You wait. You pass time. You come back. And Growl, roll me a d12.
A D12.
Yeah.
Getting fancy.
Okay.
A 9.
Excellent.
Okay.
There you go.
I think I can hit.
You come back. The
this-
spiders are here.
I try and paralyze like this group up here.
What's the range or the AoE?
The range is 10 yards per level, so 150
Well within
feet.
range.
So well within range.
Easy.
And it's a 20-foot cube, so I think...
No, you can get this entire group of 8.
Yeah, it's a maximum of 10 hit die. I don't know how many hit die they've got, but, you know, I think...
Oh, it's just a straight up max of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these each have 1.5 hit die.
Oh,
So
so-
10 divided by, I'm sorry, 2.5 hit die. You'll get 4.
Less.
No saves?
No, they get a save, but it's -2.
Okay.
I stand... By the way, I'm not at the front here. I think Grau and August need to be at the front. And Grau should probably cast
Minus
Barkskin.
2.
I think
So 1.
Yeah, before we do any of this, I cast Bless on the party and Barkskin on myself.
Okay.
That's a fail.
That's a fail,
Yes. They will need a greater than a 12. Then 1
yeah. No,
will
they need a
pass.
16.
Ah,
No,
son
they
of
need
a-
a 16.
I'm sorry, 16. Sorry, my wrong way. 16.
failed.
All 4 are paralyzed.
Okay.
That's my wizard.
Next turn, next.
Yeah.
Do they do anything? I mean, I think the spiders are too stupid to realize they've had a spell cast on them.
2d6. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These ones are paralyzed.
Yep.
The other ones are chilling. You got Bless, you got Barkskin,
They don't.
ready to go.
No, I'm now I cast sleep.
He ain't done.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You got your spells
Yeah.
cast on you.
I know which ones are paralyzed, or don't
You
know.
could probably see it.
Yeah, I think I should be able to.
The
Between
other
the
I don't know, they're
spiders might
insects that are just
move a little bit.
hanging out on the cliffs. I don't know if you can tell which ones are paralyzed. I marked them for my sakes, but I think still insects on a wall. If one of them was all of a sudden
Doesn't he pick
paralyzed,
the
you probably
targets?
wouldn't be
I've
able
got
to
animal
pull them
law and high
apart.
wisdom. Is that not maybe a?
They're just they're all still. They're hiding in camouflage and they're not really moving. I don't know what would give it away. It's not like there's movement that's stopping. They're all stationary and in like ready to ambush mode. But you could send some bait over, and then when they move, you could cast your spell.
I could
No.
try that. I could try walking up a little bit, Nick,
Yeah, and see if they twitch.
and then they might like twitch or like get ready, you know?
Okay, yeah.
I'll try it. I will pull a shield off of the cart.
I watch carefully, Neil. Carefully.
I will take a full defensive action, whatever you want, parry, you know.
Right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I will walk up slowly, and I'll get to about here. Then I'll walk
All
up a
right,
little
so-
bit. Yeah.
With parry and a shield and your weapon not in hand, your AC is now 19.
Cool.
And you get a little bit closer.
And I'm just waiting for
don't
Nick's,
seem to do anything.
you know, call. So I'll move up a little bit more.
Yeah. Nothing.
I'll move up a little bit more.
Yeah, that'll do it. They will
About as far as I'm
see.
gonna go.
Yep, I think they're going to start moving, and so we should do initiative.
Okay.
Because they're waiting, and you're waiting, and everybody is waiting.
My initiative is to move, so I'll do a movement.
Fuck.
roll.
Sorry, I can roll bad on initiative.
If you're moving, then your AC is going to go down. You're going to lose your parry
Go down by what, 2?
by 2.
I've already casted all my spells, so I'm already in bear form.
I mean that I
Stay?
I'll stay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'll stay.
The creatures begin to move. 1,
And
2,
not to get surrounded. Come on.
3, as they scurry towards you. And no, this one as well. They're all going to come forward. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 will bite at you.
Miss.
Not a single
missed.
one hitting.
Fuck yeah. Nice moves, mate.
Growl will be
Nice.
engaging just as they are biting, if you're going for a growl. I don't know if you're going. I shouldn't have moved you. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah.
human. You have autonomy.
I'll definitely be up there with Moot. I mean, we gotta attack him, right?
Do I have a weapon in hand?
Yeah.
I can't have my glaive, obviously.
No, you don't have a glaive. You didn't say you grabbed any other weapons. I don't think you have any sidearms.
Yeah. I'll claw at the one next to me.
You have
That's right, actually.
a
I'll
murder
use my
hobo
murder hobo dagger.
Nice.
Oh, it's a brilliant
Great
table.
table.
2d4 additional damage.
But it's a crit, so does he get crit on the 2d4?
No, his crit is instead of doing an additional d3 plus 1, he does an additional 2d4. It's a super crit.
So 7 damage.
Yeah. Bam.
7 damage, and I claw again.
Oh, yeah.
15 for 4, and then I bite.
Oh,
And a
lucky.
miss.
Wild miss.
All right. Finally, Arrakis' sleep spell goes off.
Yeah, I target these 4.
Right.
For 4. That should get 2, Neil. It didn't. This 2.5 bullshit is specifically not mentioned in sleep, right? It says they need
Yeah, it's fine.
+3 to count as the next level up.
All right. Well, then they will.
Cool, yeah.
2 of them will pass out, leaving this last one to scurry over and bite Grau. With an 18 to hit, it'll sink its teeth into Grau's fleshy flesh. Give me a saving throw versus poison, Grau.
Nice.
Come on, pass.
I got this. Don't worry. Easy. It's free. It's
0 successes.
Fine.
Do we
Initiative.
have another neutralized poison?
We do, but it's only 15. Oh, no, we don't. We don't. But it's only 15 damage.
Yeah, we can't get. But
say above
it'll
15.
stack.
He
It's
could.
fine.
Yeah, I know, but he could. Ooh, does it stack?
I think it does, yeah.
Okay, well, we're about to shove up Goodgrave's ass. I will do nothing. I'm full defensive action.
Oh,
my
bonus
murder
of 1
hobo
to
dagger.
hit and bonus of
I
1
lied.
saving throws. But 6
Yeah.
is not good enough. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, 6 isn't good enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna murder hobo dagger attack. Does it bring me
Oh.
down to 17 AC?
Roll initiative this round and you can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect. All right. Did everyone roll initiative?
Yeah.
Nope.
I think I did for all the spiders.
No, everyone did.
Alrighty. August, you're the first to go.
Take out the
I don't know
low
if this
one.
is right, but a 17 maybe?
We'll hit a spider.
7.
Why does it do 2d4 plus 1 damage?
Plus 1's from strength. 2d4.
Dagger.
Yeah, but what's the
Dagger does
2d4?
I might have just had it as a crit at one point. So just 4 plus 1, 5.
Ah, okay, so 5 damage. We'll kill a spider.
All right.
Outright.
My hero.
The next one will bite Grau. 7's a miss. Grau.
Not even
It's a
close.
good miss.
Yeah, let me. The one that just tried to bite me, I'm clawing.
You rolled so high, Nick.
Hit.
Yeah, I know.
For 3, I'm clawing again.
Miss.
Which I see these fuckers out.
14. Miss.
Bite his ass.
Okay, and I bite
Right.
for nothing.
The spider will scurry. And, he's not bothered by terrain. 1, 2 is this way. Scurries over here and bites at you. 6 is a miss. And Arrakis, you have a spell?
Another sleep spell on the 2 remaining spiders awake.
Okay. They're within like 20
That's
feet of
enough.
each other.
Yeah. That's,
There you go. Okay.
Casey, get the cart. Come on, quickly.
let's kill them.
I say.
I think
quietly.
we can execute them when they're all asleep and we're out of combat. I think. Neil.
Yeah, he's got a big ass glaive. You can just
Okay.
Yeah.
line him up and one shot him with the glaive if you want. I don't
And
know
then we
why
can
you
kill
would,
execute them.
but-
And then we can bow the ones on the cliff as well because they're like that for an hour, so we can definitely kill them all.
if you want to expend arrows and time, you can do all of these things. It will not garner you any additional experience points.
That's fine. We're gonna get the XP for it anyways, but it'll make it so that the mountain pass is maybe slightly more.
Depends how many arrows you've got, I guess. But
I don't have that many. I have 16.
I doubt you're going to use arrows like for much
Fuck
else.
the ones on the wall. I'm killing these guys here.
All right. You hack them to bits. Splat, 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 splat.
Yeah. I will. Are you?
You're a real holdover now.
You want their poisons? We have empty. We have empty jars now.
Yeah, Neil, I'll try and harvest
two
a bit of
empty
poison if
glasses.
I can.
Right. So unlike the stinger, where it's clearly can be dipping or hanging in the stinger, this is in the mouth and the glands and the fangs. It's a little bit harder to do. You don't have a toxicology proficiency. The light is dim. You do see well in dimmer light though. So
I don't intend to necessarily get any, but I try and extract the poison glands from the dead spiders.
Learning.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're going to be making camp here then is going to be the answer. Because if you're...
No.
We waited until nighttime or until twilight. So if we're going to stop and extract...
It's just flavor, Right.
We'll keep moving.
Okay. Yeah. Flavor's important though, because it has effects. All right. We get a little bit further. We're so close to the end of our journey. We're so close.
But we don't come across the corpses of our previous... the previous expedition here.
Do I take the damage from getting poisoned?
Oh, you do. Yeah, please take 15. Yeah, 100%. Thank you for remembering.
I'll take 15 and then I'll shape change 3 times.
Brow's a good tank.
Yeah.
It's insane. The healing from shapeshift is actually so crazy. Where is my fucking token?
It's
on the map.
It's way down over here.
Oh my god.
We brought the cart. Cart's still coming.
Yeah, I guess so.
There
we go. Wait, what the fuck is this?
Want a D100?
Oh, that's like...
No, we've already rolled the D100s.
We don't come across the bodies of the previous expedition.
Well, there might be something. I have to read.
Let him read.
Yeah, let me read.
Are we feeling like we need to get back to civilization before the end of today's session?
No.
I'm down to.
It's kind of a bit late, but yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of journeying before civilization, unless you roll extremely well on all your checks.
Yeah.
Boom. Back up to 26 health, by the way.
Jesus.
I mean, don't forget we try the vulture thing again the next night. The next day.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, how do they do that then? What is your camping situation like at night in the mountains?
One person's going to stay awake and swap shifts now that we have most of our camp dead.
I think that Stacy and August have to take the shift between them, and Grow and I
What do you
need to
think?
sleep.
Continual lightstone out to prevent monsters from coming, or?
I'm worried about giants, to be honest.
I don't think giants aren't evil, necessarily. If anything, I'm more worried about the giant spiders than giants.
But yeah,
Up
well,
to
you're
you,
the one on watch, so I think it's up to you actually.
When I'm on watch, I'll leave a lightstone out. I'll go on watch first because I have the big ass armor that I don't want to take off.
Well, Mr. Moon. This is working out in your favor then, because on your first night, on your first watch, you've got the lightstone out, you've got your armor on, and coming down, not the trail that you've been following, but coming down the mountainside itself, is a humanoid creature. It's well muscled with long frizzly hair coming off like the back of its head, but not the top or the front of its head.
How big is it?
It's got these like oddly medium sized, 5.5 to 6 feet tall. It's got these kind of pointed, well, you can't see that. It's got
I know what these
dark filthy rags, has an axe hanging from its side.
Oh, maybe not.
But it's crawling down the cliff in front of you with its thick, scaly gray skin. Like right in plain view of the Lightstone. Its back is to you as it like quietly crawls down this cliff. Like directly in front, full view of you as it's making its way slowly, quietly, very quietly, feeling out down below it with its feet before finding purchase, and then
immediately go and wake up my wizard silently, quietly.
Make me a dex check.
These are like my favorite monster in
wizard.
the Monstrous Manual. These are really good. These guys are cool. I don't think that. I mean, I see the thing if I wake up, right? Any chance I know that this is a Grimlock?
Probably not. I don't think you're anywhere from. You're not from anywhere where these things are. You know nothing.
We're looking right at it. I make an intelligence check, which I pass.
Yeah.
It's blind.
What makes you think it's blind? Aside from
I'm
it being your
looking
favorite
right at
creature
it.
from the Monstrous Manual.
I'm looking right at it. I can see its eyes are all like milky and
Its
shit.
back is to you. It's
its
climbing
back is to me.
down.
Yeah, the back.
It's climbing down in
Okay.
broad, full light.
Yeah, okay.
Quietly.
Fine. Should I cast sleep on it?
I kind of shrug. It looks like a human, or does it look like it?
Wait.
Humanoid.
It's a humanoid.
Whatever this
Its
guy
back
is.
is to me.
Yeah. I mean, these guys could have killed the humans and taken the bodies, right? That's what could have happened here.
Got a massive axe.
I think we should
I will,
wait
Yeah.
and see what it does. Like, stay
I'll wake up
quiet.
the camp, and I'll be on guard with my glaive. If it was a giant coming down, I would probably be nice and like call out and try to talk to it because I think that thing can fuck me up. But just like a random humanoid, frizzy-haired, axe-wielding
bitch.
murderer, I'm not gonna be like, come and join my camp.
Yeah. Well, it gets to the ground as you're moving to Growl and shaking him awake. And it'll turn to face you, and it'll pull out its axe in one hand, and it'll start just like creeping towards you in full light of your Lightstone. And now
I can say it's
as
blind.
Arrakis was saying,
Yes.
you can see that it's got these milky white eyes. Ooh, it never focuses how I want it to.
I see, though, yeah.
Never focuses.
And it's like, it looks like it's gonna fight me.
It looks like it's trying to sneak up and assassinate you in the middle of your sleep, although you're standing there looking at it, but it doesn't appear to see you, but it is like creeping towards the party slowly.
I'm gonna make a reach 2 glaive attack at it.
Go ahead.
22
That's a great hit.
for 7.
You will slash into it. As you go to make the glaive attack, you take a nice step forward with the attack, and you'll notice its ears perk up at the sound, and it does move in the way that it's expecting maybe some sort of. It tries to not be in the spot that it was when it heard the sound. So you will strike it hard in the side, ripping open flesh, spilling blood to the ground, as the creature will give out an unnatural wail, like a shriek, halfway between like a hound dog baying at the moon and a person screaming in pain.
Neil, is this the same night as the spider encounter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what, half an hour after the spider encounter?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna continue to try to keep reach 2 because I can see that it's blind,
Yeah.
and attack it again. Like this thing's coming into my camp to
Well.
kill me. Yeah.
I think once again, though, we are out of time in session today. It is the end of our session. So when we come back next week, I think we have some sort of encounter on our
yeah.
hands.
Yeah, man.
We'll be back
Hell yeah.
next week with some more Save or Die Outcasts for the patrons. Tomorrow we're going to be filming another Hardly Heroes episode. So you'll be able to tune in if you're a patron and watch that as soon as it's finished and uploaded. So check it out.
Thank you, guys.